it. Jump to your fucking deck. Let's go. What do you need? Oh yeah, my camera. 1 second. OB pass. Listen.
Jay is naked right now. His roommate's eating diabetic brownies, and his cat is... He'll be louder. It's just the music. We're just starting.
Okay, here's a link.
I don't know why I didn't wait until it got to me late, but whatever. I'm not really... Dr. Sexy Coco, I see you. I'll be shirtless.
Already? Share your screen, share your nipples.
Yeah, I'm gonna share everything.
Your ass, you sound like you're cool. Share.
Why is Zoom being stupid?
Listen,
sharing it.
Birds. The bird
Birds.
words.
Whatever, we'll still go with it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I'm gonna be shirtless telling our literally horrific story, so. That's a ReviewTechUSA stream, huh?
Right.
Alright.
Listen.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta whip out the nips. Thank you, Jeremy Rubenstein, by the way. Sexy Coco, the legend. Each of you shirts off, tits out. Oh! He wants your shirt off, too.
No,
well, at least...
Wait. Let me look at this. Somebody paid for both shirts already?
Yes.
Oh, for
So,
fuck's-
two for the price of one. 2 for the price of 1.
What?
So...
That's not how that works.
Well, yes, it is, because it's a 50 dono for each of us.
Sorry, so you're saying somebody already paid $50 each?
Yes!
Oh, for fuck.
For fuck, huh?
Hang on. Fine.
I'm kind of back. I'll go into the whole shit.
Listen.
Worst experience. It's still ongoing, but it's been a fucking nightmare. Hello, everybody. Thank you again, Dr. Sexy Coco. I need to be entertained by boobies. Well, it's gonna. It's not. It's gonna be a little dark for a bit, so I think people will understand.
Oh yeah, we're not on Twitch.
Yeah, we're not on Twitch.
Okay, that explains everything. Hang on. That explains everything that I have issues with right now.
Jay's all out of sorts, man. He's been holding down the fucking fort, which I appreciate.
Listen, appreciate my ass.
I'll get to these super chats while Jay is shutting down his porn on his computer.
Yep, it's going down.
Look here, look, listen. I hope your daughter is doing well, Rich, and I hope you are doing well, too. Thank you very much. I will explain the story in detail. Yeah, Jay did a fantastic job. I knew he would. He did... Dude, Jay did 3 kilobytes for years before my channel was shit.
Yep.
Juan Garcia, Dad, yes, I'm back. Thank you very much, Juan. I appreciate that. It's good to see you, Rich. Hope everything is okay. Jay has done an excellent job holding down the fort and relaxing our shoulders and breasts.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 30 minutes for both of you. That's how we'll do it. Or actually, Jay, I'll do it for an hour. You know what? Let Jay stay shirted. I'll be shirtless for an hour for you, Sexy Coco. And that kind of works for me because I'm actually a little warm even with the air on. So, welcome back, but I hope everything was alright with your little one. Oh, I got a hell of a story for you. And came out of whatever. It was for the better. Much love to you and your family. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Saiyan689. The gaming politician, thank you, man. I appreciate. You're a very good dude. Pain in the ass, but I love you. Yo, Rich, praying for you and your. I'm serious. I love him though. He's like Abby. I love Abby. He's a pain in the ass, but I love Abby. Gonna break character here. Thanks for helping me through my dark times in 2022. You guys helped save my life, dude. That's powerful. Holy fuck. Thank you.
Come on.
That's crazy. Rich hope everything is okay. Sending my love. I will go into detail now. I'm gonna pause. Every super chat will be answered after Bright Burns. I will pause for a minute and I'll tell you what the hell happened. Question for you, Rich Jesus in chat. Will Nintendo's next-gen Switch carry over Nintendo Switch Online? Of course. Also, hope you're feeling better. Well, I wasn't the one that... Well, actually, I had a cold. That's not true. That's why I couldn't see my daughter. I still have enough of a cold that I can't... I've been watching my boys. Rich, so glad to see you again and hope things are well with your daughter. PSJ is a total bro for holding down the fort down while you were away. Abso-fucking-lutely. He did an amazing job. Yeah, that's all I can say. Hey, love both. Glad to see you too. I'm glad to see you too, Nathan. Glad to see everybody here. Rich and Jay need to watch Goodfellas and Casino. I've watched both films and I fucking love them. Okay. So here is... this was the worst experience of my life. It's still ongoing. My daughter is on the mend, but it could have been... It was real bad. It is real bad. So I was watching my kids for the week. Their mom went away with family. And Wednesday, with my daughter, I started to notice it looked like she had pink eye in both of her eyes, which, kids, that happens. Didn't think anything of it. She was playing, no signs of anything. So I call her primary care, her pediatrician, and I had a television. I showed her eyes, and she has pink eye. Here's go get these antibiotic drops. Boom. Okay. So get those. Don't think anything of it. She ate dinner. Fine. Went to bed. Fine. But I noticed when she went to bed, she felt a little warm. So I have that infrared thing, and it showed that she had a 99.1 temperature. Now, there's something... I don't buy this. Look, I am pro-science. I am pro-medicine. But there's this new thing now with the medical field where if a kid has a temperature under 100, they don't consider it a fever anymore. Yeah, fuck that noise to me. That's telling you that something's brewing within your child. I don't know why that's a thing now. I don't understand that. When I was a kid, back in my day, if you had anything above 98.6, you were getting sick. Okay? Why that's changed, I don't know. Maybe because insurance doesn't want to pay for as many visits. Probably literally is that, because welcome to America. So she kept on crying throughout the night that night. And I'm thinking, all right, she's getting the flu. Or she's getting something along those lines. You know, kids get sick all the time. Looking back now, though, it was strange. She kept on saying that she was itchy, my daughter. And I'm like, all right, you know, sometimes when you get sick, you get a rash, you get something along those lines. Still was like, all right, let's, you know, still didn't think anything of it. You know, it was a tough night, kept on waking up, but that happens with kids. You have kids, they're sick, you're going to wake up every half an hour, you know, because they're going to be like, something hurts, they're not comfortable. The next morning she wakes up and I hear her say, Daddy, I need something to drink. Okay. And then she goes, Daddy, I'm going to throw up. And I'm like, oh, shit. So, okay. Again, kids throw up. She was maybe getting the flu. Something along those lines. Then I bring her up to my parents, because I have a two-family home. I bring her up to my parents' side of the house. My mom noticed that, like, why are her lips so inflamed? And they were. I didn't notice that at first because I didn't have my glasses on. I was still half asleep. And they were. They were very inflamed. So I called like that, you know, like most doctor's office have like an urgent number where an on-call doctor, as you see, I still have a cold, will call you back. But she was like getting worse by like the minute. I'm like, nah, we're bringing her to urgent care. So we brought her to urgent care, and her temperature was already up to, at that point, 102.3. Keep in mind, this is the morning. And the physician there at urgent care saw her, and he's like, let me get another physician here. Now, if you've been to the doctors enough, or when a doctor has to call another doctor, you know, 9 times out of 10 there's a problem. You know, it's not like you're just going to go home with a script and go to the pharmacy and get a medication. So they bring the other doctor in, and they were like, yeah, you need to go to the emergency room with her. We were driving up there, and it was, you knew something was really wrong, because she was like staring up at like the ceiling of my car, and it almost looked like her eyes were rolling back in her head. We were like, Mackenzie, you there? You there? Needless to say, we called the hospital and explained, and they were like, okay, we'll get you in right away, which still going to a hospital right away is 2 hours later. So my mom, we stayed there. I was there the whole day. My mom stayed there with her overnight because I had to watch. I have also 2 sons, so I had to watch them. She stayed, and overnight she like transformed. Her face got puffy, her lips got puffy, her eyes were puffy. She was sensitive to light. She started getting blisters and a rash across her skin. It wasn't just like the little dots I saw that night. And it happened overnight. She literally like transformed, like my mom said, in front of her eyes. What it turns out to be, and she actually, we got transported to Westchester Medical Center, where she is now, and she is on the mend, is a disease that is caused by your body reacting to a medication that you are allergic to. It causes your immune system to overreact, and that illness is called toxic epidermal necrolysis. I think I said that properly. I will read the 10 or 10 syndrome, or TEN, choose whatever you would like to call it, is a rare, severe form of Stevens-Johnson syndrome. SJS causes blistering and peeling of the skin on less than 10% of the body. The 2 conditions overlap when there is 10 to 20% body coverage. She has way more than that. 10 is usually the result of your body's immune system reacting to a medication. It causes painful blistering, peeling of the skin on at least 30% of the body, leading to open erosions. Open erosions may lead to dangerous complications such as sepsis, organ failure, infections, or death. Now, with children, like I said, she's on the mend. I believe for adults, like if I got 10 or Jay got 10, you would have a 50 to 70% chance of survival. With children, it's like above 90. But she is now still, her skin is healing. Like where the skin fell off is pink, meaning it was only the top layer of skin, which, like I said, is now healing. They have her like kind of in a full like body cast thing, where it's not a cast, it's not like it's like solid, but where they have antibiotics on her to make sure she doesn't get an infection. They had to shave her head because there was some up there, and they want to make sure they kept that clean. Yeah. It's been the worst experience of my life, and it literally happened overnight. And it was because she had a ear infection a couple weeks earlier, because if you read about 10, it actually builds up in your body over a couple weeks. It was a sulfur-based medication that she was allergic to. So that's where I've been. That is what I've been dealing with. It's been brutal. It's been the worst experience of my life. Easily. Yeah, Garaa. If I did anything differently, it could have had a much. If I just assumed it was the flu, waited for her doctor to call. You know, it was funny too, man. America's funny. The doctor there. Well, it was interesting because the doctor, before we brought her to Westchester Medical Center, which the staff, the men and women, all the physicians there are fantastic, where she's at now. And they were great at the other hospital we were at, too. The guy said, because he heard the medication that she was on a couple weeks ago, he's like, what was that medication again? And I think it was a Cetaphil, which is an antibiotic, but it has sulfur in it. If you're allergic to sulfur, that's a big problem. And he kept on raising an eyebrow about that. But the interesting thing was, when they asked, can we go home? Because we didn't know how severe her case was going to be yet. He's like, well, you could, but you'll probably be back here. So, like, bro, just say, like, no, we're not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you could walk through the minefield, but you'll probably step on a mine. Thanks. Yeah, we'll stay. So, next day, my mom actually noticed, like, her eyes started getting puffy. She was just getting worse. And they were like, yeah, we need to bring you to Westchester Medical Center because they have a pediatric unit which is equipped to deal with severe situations. Westchester Medical Center has never seen a case of Steven Johnson syndrome that was severe as my daughter's case. So it's absolutely insane. It's amazing how fast the transformation happened. I don't know really what else to say at that point. It's brutal. She's 3, and it's a horrible, horrible thing. Lauren is with her at the hospital. Like, my 2 sons are here. I'm taking care of them. She's probably going to be, not in the ICU, but she's probably going to be at the hospital for a month. Because it's a severe illness. Steven Johnson syndrome, especially 10 or TEN, is no joke. So, and for a seasoned like Westchester Medical Center is considered the best children's hospital in New York State. They, like I said before, they never saw a case like hers. So, think about that. So let me get to the super chats here. That's pretty much the story. And that's it. It's just going to be a slow process, a slow recovery. And yeah, all over the fact that she had an antibiotic and the antibiotic had sulfur in it. And she's, when you're allergic to something like that, your immune system overreacts. And this is the result. Luckily, she was young. Like I said, if that happened, if I had a reaction like that to a medication, there is a 50% chance I probably would be dead. Same with Jay. You got to remember your skin is a giant organ. Garaa, you're a nurse. You know what I'm saying. You know more than I do. So, your skin has a problem. Your whole body has a problem. You know, it's been fucking nuts, dude. It's a surreal experience. Like Tuesday, Wednesday even, we thought she had pink eye. You would have never thought she was perfectly fine. But I guess because she had, and if you read too, like she stopped the medication 2 weeks ago. And they say it takes 2 weeks if you do get TEN or TEN, again, however you want to say it. It takes 2 weeks to build up in your body for the reaction to happen. So, yeah, that is where I've been. That's why you've seen a lot more of this man than me. You've seen none of me, actually. Minus, like, if I'm in a thumbnail or whatever.
I put you in one video.
Did you?
Yeah.
I haven't even... I've barely... The only video I watched, it was fucking... No, that's not true. I've watched a couple of them. And they were phenomenal. There was that one where you did something with Dreamcast, Sky, and Joey, I believe.
Yeah, I have old footage of you, B-roll, moaning into the camera for like 5 minutes.
Yes, I saw that.
I just wanted to put you laughing in there because I thought it was... I don't know. It was nice.
So, we'll get to these super chats too. And I have this weird ass cold that 6 o'clock every night comes back like clockwork. I don't even have to look at the time. Like, oh shit, I'm coughing. Must be 6 o'clock. It's so fucking weird. One love Rich. Some have voices like butter. Some have voices like molasses. Yours is like ranch dressing with a jalapeno pepper. Is that a compliment or insult? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll take it as a compliment because I like spicy shit. Keep it spicy, buddy, and well wishes to your family. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Alpha Daddy, motherfucker. Alpha Daddy 30. Thank you for being a member for 12 months. Hey, Rich, glad to see you back. I'm worried about you and your family, and thank you very much because it is still a serious situation. I'm so glad things are improving. Sure as fuck me too, because I didn't know. I'm just going to keep it real. I didn't know where this was going in the beginning. I didn't know. I mean, I'm glad to have been watching since the beginning. Love you, buddy. Thank you very much. And thank you for being a member for a full, solid year. You now get a golden cucumber. I am fucking out of it. Gee, I wonder why. Thank you, Alpha Daddy. So if I'm a little off kilter tonight, that's why Jay is here. He's here for emotional support. If I kind of go off the rails, he could pinch my nipples.
Listen, show me your nipples.
All right. My brother, their uncle, is now watching them.
Ordering burritos.
Really? Why can't Apple just get something goddamn simple, like just sending a voice message? What is Tim Cook doing? What is he doing? He's probably sitting at home getting fucked in the ass. That's a line from... Anyone knows who that's from? They get... I don't know.
That's from me and you off the air.
It won't do a voice message. It won't do it.
Just, you gotta get to the chats. There's too many. It's getting out of hand.
I know I do, but...
There's some in here that are lunacy. It's...
Matthew, it's Daddy. Let me tell you something. You need to go to sleep. If you don't go to sleep, there's no games this weekend. No PlayStation. You understand me? Go to sleep. Yeah,
we'll play games.
We'll play games. We'll definitely play
we'll play games. We can definitely play games.
Why's your bloody Valentine shirt
One Love Rich. All right. Hey, glad to see you back. I did. Thank you, Alpha Daddy. Lilipan Flan, glad to see you're kind of back. Like, yeah. Like, you ain't gonna see, like, the Philip Burnell marathon stream. There's another... I have the list of other things you guys have supported me with. Like, I have it on my desktop right here. We'll get to all that, but that's not happening until this situation has, you know, concluded. Which I think all of you will be understanding of. So, Nathan, I'm glad you guys saved my life for real. And I really do appreciate that, man.
Nathan, that's Grunk Lives.
Terrence Williams, is Jay okay? Well, what is he going to say in a serious situation like this, dude? You know?
Yeah, I'm useless when it's... when we're serious, what do you want me to be like?
Yeah. Do you want him to, like, you know, put nipple clamps on and, you know, electrocute himself? Well, that actually would lighten the mood. Happy to see you, Rich. Hoping the best for you, King. The Pink Utaku Scribe. Thank you, man. You've been around for a minute, too, bro. Thank you so much.
Sorry,
Cat on
the real... The real Bukaki's here?
Yes, the real Bukaki is here. What is Bukaki? Oh,
weird.
Yeah,
that's weird. Don't look that up right now. Ignore it.
Yeah, that's where a bunch of dudes blow a load in a woman's face.
Okay. Well,
Cat on the Moon.
Okay.
Thank you very much for becoming a member.
we're done.
Luke Gully. Very glad to see you back. I hope your daughter gets better. And Jay did a phenomenal job. I also have another, on a lighter note, I have another announcement. Jay will be uploading, like, independent videos on RTU where he's just in them and it's not me. And that actually is a great thing that he was widely accepted. I don't think I saw like 2 negative comments about you. Literally. I purposely looked at the comments to see how people were like, oh, Jay's great. He has the same humor as Rich. It's like, yeah, there was nothing, you know, of course you're going to have the 2, you know, clowns. But that was like literally out of the, I don't even know, shit ton of comments I looked at. 1 or 2 of them were negative. It was like, oh, holy shit. And it's not even, wouldn't even about Jay. It wouldn't even be about Jay. That's just human nature. It's like, where's the person we're used to, you know? And I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't even see any of that, really.
No. I mean, I don't want to talk about it right now, to be honest. I'll get emotional. Because reasons.
You know.
Sorry.
Yeah. Jay essentially saved, you know, the channel when there was, what would I have done? I'm not going to not attend to my kids in a situation like that. And it just would have had, like, this would have fell apart. You know what I'm saying? So Jay did a phenomenal job. The positivity around it, which, you know, that was a risk. You know, I've had other people on this channel, which are great people, I won't name them, weren't really welcome. I'm just being honest with you. They were like, don't ever have that said person on again. I will unsubscribe from your channel and never watch you if you do that to me again. So, yeah, it's been a hell of a... this has been the darkest time of my life. There's no other way around it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I wouldn't wish this experience on anybody. So, that's really it. Very good, and hope your daughter gets better. Thank you, Luke Gully. And Jay did do a great job, absolutely. I'm going to see my girlfriend on Sunday, and she will pee on me. Oh, here we go. This is where it gets heartwarming. I'm going to see my son. She will pee on me, and I will shoot ropes. Is that simultaneous with the urine? Like you know, would you? Like, I know, like I think the guy in Howard Stern who gets off on hot women barfing on him, I think he blows loads while he's getting barfed on. That's talent, actually. I couldn't, you know, I wouldn't achieve an erection from someone barfing on me either. Did you watch Pat the NES Punk video on Larry Bundy? Yeah, I don't know. I know Larry Bundy, and he knows this too. This isn't me talking shit. Man, talk about changing gears, but I'm used to Review Change Gears USA. He's been involved in shit. He knows it. Is everything Pat's saying true? I have no idea. I know personally, and Jay can confirm, because what he said about us, that Pat is a fucking liar who will say what he needs to say to get the upper hand. So if something there about Larry Bundy is not truthful, which I don't know, he could have been accurate about everything, Pat. Would it shock me? No. Does the Pope shit in the woods? If you know what that's from, I will get hard. I'm waiting to get hard. Does anyone know?
Can I just bring up something? I think the funniest moment while you were gone, because I don't think you caught this, was that Obby didn't show up to the stream one night, but he randomly just tweeted at me during the stream for some odd. He's just insane. And I read one of his tweets live because somebody said it was lunacy, and the tweet literally said, "I hope Rich's clit-sized cock sprays ropes all over you."
Dude, there's clits that are bigger than my cock, but
anyway. I know, but why is Obby not in the stream in the first place? And then he says like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Oh, that's a very good point. The marijuana, which boy is necessary right now, is now kicking in, and that's quite. Obby, are you here?
He's not even. That's what's amazing. He's not fucking here right now. We're dedicating 20 minutes to him now, and he's not even here. I love him. He's unreal.
He needs to be in a reality TV show. I don't even know what the dude looks like. All I know is that he's a pain in the ass. He's the nicest dude on the planet, and his sister has a breast mug.
I showed you the breast mug, right? He sent me a photo of it. Oh, he's here.
Oh, Obby is here. Of course you sent to StreamLabs, because I forget to open StreamLabs like an asshole every time. That's not your fault, Obby. That is not you being a pain in the ass. That is just me being a fucking idiot.
Oh, yeah, there's a whole bunch.
Excuse me.
Yeah, there's a few.
A few StreamLabs?
Yeah, there's a few. Like a few. Yeah. Where are we on the list right now? I'll help you out here.
Holy! Oh yeah, there is. Oh wait, yeah. I'm signed into goddamn Twitch.
Okay, we did Nathan. You were both.
We did. Oh, we did God. Nathan alreght. We did Nathan alright.
Oh, we'll do Nathan again. Did we system reality team?
Look, I'm not being an asshole. I logged in with YouTube. Like, what happened there?
I don't know. Let me go over some of these super quick because there's like 500. Cat on the Moon became a member. Appreciate you, Cat. Luke is very, very glad to see you back. Hope your daughter's doing better. Jay, you did a great job.
Jay did a fantastic job.
Thank you so much. Let me just tell how that happened. So when he first, I was in shock when he told me what was going on, to the point where I was like, I didn't even know what to do. Like, he didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. So I was just like, okay, I'll stream every day. That was the first plan, right? Because I wasn't even thinking. And I think like 4 days in, it was like 9 a.m. He messaged me. He's like, if you want to just do videos, go nuts. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll take over everything. That was the conversation. That was it. There was no like, oh, make sure you do this. Nothing. He just literally was like, go nuts. So I put up the first video, and the response was like, to be honest, probably the best response I think we'd ever see in our lives. I don't think it could get better. Yeah. And I'm like, he's like, okay, wow. Like, both of us were just blown away by the support. You know, the understanding from the audience that Rich couldn't be there and the situation. And, I think a lot of people also don't realize that, like, while I haven't been in front of the camera, my work is in the episodes. So when people when you guys go, oh my God, you have the same sense of humor. It's not that we have the same sense of humor. That humor that you see, yes, it comes from both of us together. So it's like, Rich sends me like an off the rails, an amazing review, but it's like 40 minutes. I cut it down to whatever it needs to be, 20 minutes. And I put my own jokes, make him, shine better in the episode. and then release them, right? So people, the other thing I wanted to say that I thought was funny is like 5 days in, Rich messaged me and he's like, if you keep uploading like this, they're gonna want me to leave the
You're gonna want me to retire.
yeah, leave the fucking show, which is like one of the nicest things I've heard. Thank you for that.
It's funny, you seemed more comfortable doing videos on my channel than you seemed on your own channel a few years back.
Well, I mean, I could tell you why that is. You know how you always told me. I mean, we're getting personal tonight, so why not? With my show, I had 2 other people on it, so when they left, it was like a shell of a show. So my whole audience at the time was like, I'm not watching this fucking one loser, and it bothered me big time. So every time I uploaded an episode, I'm like, I hope somebody watches, and like nobody would watch. So I was like, I guess no one gives a shit about me anymore. So then when you were like, hey, come on, just do what you do, but do it on my show. That's all you said. You didn't even say anything. You just said, hey, if you want to upload, go nuts. I was
well, yeah, because like that's what I do with, and it's not laziness. Like I would have,
no, it had
like,
nothing to do with that.
If I had another editor where we weren't on the same page, but they were reliable and talented, yeah, of course I'd have to give them direction, maybe put a joke here. I know with Jay, and this isn't review fucking hand jobs all around.
Hand jobs all around.
But the luxury I have with Jay is that I know that he knows what I want 99.9% of the time, so I could upload.
Yeah.
And just be like, yo, edit. Like that,
Yeah,
even with reviews mostly. Unless it's super technical with like computers. Even with reviews.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck this means. And he'll be like, okay, here, do this. And I'm like, thank you. Other than that, I think, how many years have we worked together now? 4 or 5?
5. We're going on 5. I think 2018 was when we
Jesus.
first started.
So
Yeah.
in that amount of time, I'm being completely open and honest here. I think Rich and I had like one disagreement over an edit, maybe. I don't even remember what it was. Maybe twice he told me like, hey, can you do this? And I just said yes. There was never like, oh, that's not good, do this. We just instantly were like, okay, we'll work together. So it's just, yeah. I mean,
You've dealt with me with a few chemically unbalanced moments, though. Especially back in like 2019 when I was off my fucking meds.
yeah, but I mean, can I be open with you now? This is for Open USA today.
Yeah.
The first time you ever did that to me, I was like, okay, this is a bit weird. The second time you did it, I literally was just like, okay, I'll talk to him in a few days. And then you just messaged me in a few days. You're like, yeah, let's go to work.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Like, yeah.
I'm just like,
oh man, this fucking cough could fuck my ass. It is actually fucking my ass. Yeah, but that was really it. Like we never had, there's no drama. There's no drama. There's no Jay doesn't have any dick pics of me. I think I have a picture of your penis though.
I think I've sent at least 3 over the 5 years. Probably. Another one tonight.
I know Google Fish. Just thank God that I did not have like screen cap open, because Google Fish sent me a message now of the biggest fucking cock I've ever seen.
Well, that's great.
That was the most heartwarming, family-friendly moment ever. Thank you, Google Fish. Big penises for all, except me. Oh, God damn it.
So, I mean, Rich and I haven't really discussed what I'm going to do on the show, but I'm assuming I'll probably upload, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 or maybe 3 a week. I don't know. Depends. Depends. I don't know. I have no idea. We're just... Because of the feedback, the amount of comments on those fucking videos that were like, Jay should continue this, there was thousands, and that's not normal.
Yeah, that's not the average for us.
No.
I was saying, like, I was going for my walk today, like the 80-year-old man that I am, and running errands, and I was like, dude, perfect example of when that would work great. Like, there are times where I'm doing something with my kids, or I'm out running errands, or, you know, I'm jerking off with Will Blunderfield in the woods with coconut oil. and either he'll be like, yo, big story. Thank you, Camelot. Thank you. Holy fuck. Thank you, Camelot.
Yeah, so let me take over for while he fucking chokes on bagel smoke. Essentially, he's saying that there are sometimes when I'm like, dude, the biggest fucking story has ever dropped. And he's like, dude, I can't do it. I'm with my kids. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll do it tomorrow. So there's those cases. But there's also certain things that, like, he doesn't like to talk about or I don't want to talk about. You know, that's where it could come in handy sometimes. I don't know. And then...
Or you have a product that you could get to review, like maybe some companies working with Canada only. And you can review it, you know?
So there's definitely spots for me to come on the show and do this. So it'll be interesting, even though I don't know how to spell interesting. It'll be great. I misspelled interesting in an episode like 9 times in a title card.
Minxy one. I know you've been here for a minute. You've been here. Sorry, before. I meant that you said something interesting before, and I forgot because I'm now getting very stoned, which I need to. Oh yeah, we've already done. Dad is back. Almost bought an N64 from DK Oldies, but then, hey, that's what I have sitting right here. When the fuck am I going to get... Actually, that's not true. I can actually get to that literally Monday when my kids are at school. Never mind. That is what I bought from Lukey Games instead. Interesting you say that, Chris. We'll get to these super chats by this time next year. Don't worry. Someone actually sent me an email. Lukey Games don't seem that hot themselves with what they do.
Uh-oh.
So before we canonize Lukey Games for sainthood, I need to look into that more.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, God. No.
Very really.
I'll be doing 7 videos on them. Okay.
It would be 7 videos in a day. A lot of people have asked this too. Why are we doing so many... It's not just reviews. Why are we doing so much stuff on DK Oldies? Because there's just so much to talk about. Yeah, views are nice. Duh, no shit. No one uploads to YouTube to not get views.
Rich, let me tell you something I saw today.
Oh, you saw Joey's penis.
Well, I wish. No, I didn't. As I was doing research for today and tomorrow's video, they uploaded another fucking video where somebody apparently, quote-unquote, sent in an Atari system, and it's just Joey at the beginning going, hey guys, somebody got an Atari cleaned by us. Let's watch. And it's just some dude going, hey guys, I got an Atari from DK Oldies. They cleaned it. It works. Thank you. Bye. That's the video. That's it. That's what they've stooped down to. They're like, the production level has went from, you know, they used to edit the episodes with Joey walking around, and now he's just literally in front of a green screen for 3 seconds going, hey, look, somebody got it. And then it just cuts to the footage, and the guy literally is like, hey, I love the Atari. They cleaned it. It works. Bye.
You know what they're doing. It's algorithm. It's algorithm fodder. It's basically Joey whipping out his ass cheeks, spreading them, and taking his Elden Ring and pumping turds on our videos because they just hey, because DK Oldies is trending. Okay? So if God, that is an image of Joey that I don't want. Anyway, DK Oldies is trending. So if we're doing an unboxing and review of a console, that's a higher production value video. People are just looking up DK Oldies. So if Joey gets in front of the camera and makes 60 stupid fucking shorts, that will push down our video. It's algorithm fodder to shut us the fuck up. But Joey can eat my ass. And who's the guy who owns the company that looks like Jared Fogle pre-pedophilia and pre-sandwiches?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Drew.
What's up, Got Shot? Drew.
DK
I don't know
Oldies.
So, I don't even remember what my point was. I have no idea what my fucking point was.
Anyways, for anybody saying that we're doing too many DK Oldie videos.
Yes.
So tomorrow I'm doing a DK Oldie video. Thank you. System
There's
reality.
just so much to talk about. It's like, minus the bigotry, it's like Quantum TV is managing them. It's literally.
Tomorrow's video is hilarious.
is ridiculous.
Let's keep it a secret, but essentially they fix something on screen, but it's not fixed by the end of the video, and you're just like, okay.
Just like if a quantum TV was calibrating your television. It's not really calibrated, but he sure as fuck will tell you it is, and he's thoroughly tickled, and a Christian straight man.
Listen, System Reality Team donated. He says, missed you so much, Dad.
I miss doing this. It's so fucking bizarre.
Grim
go
ahead.
What were you going to say? Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to read some of these because there's like
6,000 of them, I know, and I appreciate it, guys. We're going to get to all of them. Yeah, you like, this is fun to me. It genuinely is. It's like I get paid to have fun, and like when you're away from it, especially in the horrible situation that I'm still going through. Let's keep it real. It's like therapy. It's like therapy. It's very strange. I'm very, very thankful to be able to keep my lights on doing this. You know, I get paid to play. You know, just kind of like Will Blunderfield gets paid to put coconut oil on his penis. He gets paid to play as well. He was actually sunbathing his asshole recently.
Oh, God. Yeah, I know. You sent me the fucking photo.
He was sunbathing his asshole. I love that man. I love him.
What people don't realize is that before we did that interview, Rich subbed to his OnlyFans, and we watched him jerk off.
That is true. That is true.
For research, quote-unquote research.
Yeah, oh no, I was beating off frantically to it, dude.
Oh, man. Grim Dankness has donated. Thank you. He says, this sounds similar to, I can't say that word, malignant. Yes, I did it. Hyperthermia, which gives you a severe allergic reaction, fever. I had it ever since I was a kid.
Who said that again? Because I was reading it.
We're down there, Grim Darkness, about 28 minutes ago.
That's what I call my fucking turd. I was trying to get that out without a laugh. Grim Darkness. I wanted to read that because that was interesting what he fucking said.
I actually said that word for once. By the way, let's just give a little shout out to Dr. Sexy Coco, who literally has been going. he's been supporting everything. The streams, I see him in the videos. He's on Twitch. He's over here donating crazy amounts of money towards everything. Thank you again. I gotta say thank you to him again. He's been unreal. He donated and said, Mackenzie is lucky to have you and your parents. I've been in the child hospital and I remember seeing the looks on mom's faces. She's gonna be okay. Winchester is an amazing hospital. I've been there before. She's in great hands there. I believe Dr. Sexy Coco is actually a fucking doctor. Did you know that?
I don't. Or is his father a physician? There's someone else here.
No, he works in a hospital, legitimately. That's why he's called Dr. Sexy Coco.
Fuck it. I'm just talk for me. It's over.
Yeah, it's over. Duty Streams has resub for 6 months. He says, dude, I'm so sorry for you and your family dealing with this. I'm praying for your daughter. Stay strong. Thank you for that, man.
Thank you. Like I was saying before, I know we have a lot to get through, but this was the worst thing I've ever been through in my life. Flat out, no question.
Yeah, I talked to him maybe once through audio throughout the week, and he was like it wasn't Rich. It was just a person talking. I was like, oh, God. So.
Yeah, it was like a shell of a human being.
Yeah, he was just
I couldn't function.
Yeah. CB96. Thank you so much. He says, wouldn't wish seeing any kids sick on my enemy list. Enemy.
No, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I wouldn't wish this on the person that I hate the most on YouTube.
The true pyromancer donated.
You missed David Bryce. You missed. Hey, Rich. Love and prayers. See, I could actually talk without coughing right now. So
we got different. Yeah, go ahead. We got different lists though. It's weird.
Listen, shit on my chest and yodel. Our oldest daughter almost died of heart failure years ago. I think, you sent me a dude. I was so out of it. I think you sent me a DM on Twitter. And I meant to reply back to you because that caught my eye when I saw that. Find now when miracles happen. They do. I mean, and she's on the mend, you know. and she had her age on her side because she has a disease which I keep up here because the acronym for it is TEN. I talked about it earlier in the stream. It's toxic epidermal necrolysis, and someone our age gets it. Even if you're like 18, your chances are much lower if you're an adult. Doesn't matter if you're 18 and look like Sexy Coco, or you're a fat flappy fuck like me, because your skin is an organ, and because Steven Johnson's syndrome, TEN, affects so much of it, it puts you at risk. It doesn't matter what your health is. And we would only have a 50 to 72% chance of surviving it. It's very serious. Well, my daughter unfortunately has. I am very lucky that she is recovering. Now, luckily, children have a much higher survival rate, 90+%, but it's still torturous to see your kid go through that.
The True Pyromancer donated 20 through the chat. Thank you so much. He says, review Canada, USA. Yeah.
You should review Canada. Listen, go around naked with a GoPro on your head.
Yep.
Have your roommate behind you eat brownies
Jello.
while your cat jumps to its death, and just review Canada naked. Get hard too. Just make sure you're hard. So that'll be like the compass. Wherever your penis goes, that's where you go with the GoPro.
Listen, I almost did this, but I didn't have the original file to replace it, and you would have been like, what the hell? I almost changed the banner to Review Tech Canada while I was doing my videos. It would have been funny.
Oh, that would have been brilliant. You should do it. Like, when you do your videos, that would be fucking hilarious, dude. Actually,
yeah. Well, you know what? I will do that. Dr. Sexy Coco, again in the chat, 5. Thank you so much. He says the positivity is that this happened to her young, and now in the future we can make sure it doesn't happen again.
I'm going to make sure none of my kids get any sulfur-based medications, because if it could happen to her, it could happen to my 2 sons as well.
Oh, yeah. Can they check to see if they're allergic? Like, the same way?
I don't know. I'm going to ask their primary care about that, because, yeah, that's I would want to know, because look what happened.
Yeah.
I still can't compute it. I still can't compute what the fuck is going on.
Well, I mean, I think it'll take a while, dude, for you to really sit back and be like, wow, okay. I think once she's, like, out of that spot, you'll be able to look back on it a little bit, but...
Yeah.
Stewart, $5 in the chat, says, Rich, I wish you and your family all the best. I hope the best recovery for her.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I hope it's quicker than slow, because so she's, back to her normal self.
J-Spot subbed. Thank you. Appreciate you. That one Dev subbed again for 8 months in a row. He says, I hope you've been doing okay considering everything, Rich. I and everyone else here loves you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not okay. I'll be honest with you. I'm just kind of on a different plane right now, which I'm sure you guys could tell. I kind of go back and forth where I could do weird jokes about Jay having an erection walking through Canada, and then it kind of hits me again. It's like
yeah.
Obby.
Oh, God, Obby.
No, he has a valid point. All this due to an ingredient in medicine. Yes. He's right.
Daniel Foote has given us 5 gifted subs to a bunch of people. Memberships, I should say. Minxy 1, Smokey, Dark Knight, Nova Storm, and Bullcraft. Thank you for watching the show. You are now members. Obby, the legendary Obby, is here. He says all of this due to the medicine. Wow. Yeah, we just...
Yeah, it's incredible. You think, and she had an ear infection. You think you're doing, to help her. And look... that just kind of shows you that medicine is not perfect still,
Let's see. Danny the Foot says, lost my father to sepsis. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that was hard, but I can't imagine what a father is going through with a daughter. Thank God she pulled through. Your community's here for you. All the love. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Here's a fun little fact. In 2021, my dad was actually in the hospital with sepsis. He's fine. He's here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got that from a mosquito bite while we were in Montauk on the beach. life is fun. So thank you very much, Danny the Foot. You've been a supporter for so goddamn long, and I really appreciate it. Luke Gully, I'll pray for that your daughter makes a full recovery. Stay positive, Rich. I mean, yes, she's on the mend. It's still, what a horrific thing, you know, and to see, like, she didn't even look, she's starting to look like herself again. She didn't even look like my kid.
Yeah. Fuck.
I remember my mom telling me, Femtenga, that I had the same thing as your daughter when I was 5. You had 10? Dude, it's fucking scary. It's fucking scary. You know, and it's just, you know, again, it's, you think you're taking a medication that you're allergic to, you don't realize you're allergic to, and the scariest fucking thing about it, just like I was saying before, Femtenga, is that Fritanga, by the way? And you just did a twist on your name. It has a very delayed reaction. It has a very delayed so you were healthy and fine, and then 2 weeks later, it was like a light switch. It's the scariest. You may have a ticking time bomb in your body and have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, oh god, it's crazy. You know what? The support tonight is lunacy. Thank you so much, guys. Cactus sub. Thank you, Cactus. Halfire TV donated $1. Thank you. Deadeye is now a member for 20 months. Wow. Praying for your daughter to get better soon. Thank you so much. We got
Danny the Foot. I don't know if you said this, gifted 5 subs, or maybe you did.
Yeah.
Hellfire, thank you. I don't want to miss you.
We got Alan here, who's now been a sub for 19 months. Thank you. Says sending good vibes to your family. We have Colin, who's now 19 months sub. Says, due to your absence, I've been watching Jay. I can only watch Jay when I'm completely smothered in maple syrup. It has cost me several hundred dollars to watch Jay.
Make sure you have a pug lick the maple syrup off your nipples. It's a great experience. Don't ask me how I know.
Listen, in today's video, I said that do not pour maple syrup on each other unless you have pancakes to wipe it up. Dr. Sexy Coco, again, man, he says, we're lucky to live in New York, where we have some of the best medicine and also some of the best hospitals in the world. Thank you again, man. That's ridiculous. Raiden,
like I said, where she's at, Deadeye, who is a legend, who's been a huge supporter for well beyond 2 years. Praying for your daughter to get better soon. Thank you very much. Yeah, and Westchester Medical Center, on top of it, their children's unit is considered the top in New York State. You know how many teams of doctors were worked? Every team of physicians at that hospital, besides oncology and cardiology, was working on and is working on my daughter. Think about that.
It's a crazy amount of people. Holy shit. Raiden 1234567 donated 50 through the super chat. Wow. I have NF1, which means my nerves have tumors on them. Yeah, and they show up on my skin. Man, I'm sorry to hear this. I think there's a low chance I could get skin cancer at some point in my life. I sort of relate to how scary this can be. Glad she's okay. Crazy.
Yeah, glad she's getting better. It's bizarre. Like I said before, I know I'm repeating myself, like, to see how fast the transformation was. And like I was saying to Dr. Sexy Coco before with one of his super chats too, it was a ticking time bomb in her body, and you don't have any idea. You may, God forbid, if someone here may be on a medication that makes your immune system overreact. You could have taken it a couple weeks ago, have no idea, you think you're fine, and you wake up and your whole body is burning. Feels like it's burning.
Joey, Been an member for 8 months. Thank you so much. He says, much love to you and your family, Rich. You can grab my birds whenever you want. That's nice of him.
Due to your apps... Oh, all right. We got that one. Sion, look on the bright side. Jay is going to have his own problem soon. Jay, if you're where I am, tomorrow is going to be a fun snowstorm day.
Oh, yeah. There's apparently a major snowstorm coming, so wish me luck. Google Fish, thank you so much. He says, listen, What the fuck?
He is out of his fucking mind.
Okay, you read this one, because I love him.
Just here we go. Just like Abby. Listen, be one with his fragrance. My fragrance, her fragrance. Intro guy, he's not fucking here. His fragrance, your brother's burrito fragrance. Shit in RGT's toilet and clog it.
Congratulations. You can read the next one. Read the next one, because it's a Phil.
Is Phil really pushing YouTube Premium? Of course he is. Phil, I can't wait to hear... let's get into something light, Phil.
Oh, good.
Well, no, Phil is like, you know...
Oh,
he is like the comedy reality TV show that puts a smile on my face. Now, he was going to do an interview with Stuttering Craig.
Wait, that got canceled?
It's going to.
Oh.
Here's why. Because DSP's been looking for an interview. He tried to suck on fucking Critical's cock, and Critical couldn't get hard. So he moved on, because all he's looking for is a platform to advertise himself. You can't ask, hey, Phil, you keep on saying you don't use WWE champions actively, but how come when we look at text in there and we put... Dude, the detractors, they're nuts. They put it through an algorithm. Like people talk a certain way through text, and you could tell that how someone's like happy. They did that with Phil. It was 98% accurate. The man is playing WWE champions. He is naked every night with an erection because he wants to get Hulk Hogan's tape.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
So hold on 1 second. We're not done with Phil. So I'm like, hold the fucking phone. Phil, you're not getting an advertisement, Phil. You're not getting an advertisement. So I sent, which I know the stuff that's in it is true. I've done my own research on Phil because I'm obsessed with Phil. I sent it's a Gundam videos to Craig. Many other people have shown questions, hard-hitting questions to Craig that he should ask Phil. I have a feeling, wait for it, he left an email to Craig that now that Craig knows the tough questions to ask, Phil is going to be a giant pussy and not go on his show.
I mean, I agree with you. That's probably what's going to happen. Moonshade 450, thank you so much. You said, everybody needs an emotional support, Jay.
They're going to, we should make plushies of you with an erection.
With an erection and emotional support. Plushie.
Yeah, so when they're lonely, they can hug you, and then they can, they can sit on your dick. What is wrong with me?
Listen,
what the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah, I'm about to read your name out here. I am Error. It says, listen, buy your daughter... Okay, I don't know if this is funny or not, but I'll read it. It says, listen, buy your daughter a burrito from the FBI. Then have her sleep on the floor in Dreamcast Guy's closet. If that doesn't help, give her my best wishes. Much love. Okay, okay. I thought that was... I had to make sure that wasn't terrible.
No, that ended on the right note. Well done, I am Error. Yeah, it's she's on the mend, but it's still... Yeah. It was the worst experience of my life. There's nothing that even... I mean, I've lost loved ones. Breakups. Nothing compares. Much love to you and your family, Rich. You can grab my birds whenever you want to. I will not grab your penis. Nice try.
Okay, so Tower Dragon, 11 months. Thank you so much for supporting. Says, glad your daughter's doing better, sending positive thoughts. Thank you so much. Jay Nova has been a member now for 7 months. He says, sending much love to your daughter as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tickled Cucumber is a member for 14 months now.
Tickled cucumber.
I know, it's lunacy. Glad to see you, Rich. Glad to see you, Rich, and hope your daughter gets well soon. Much love and respect. Donkey has subbed. Thank you, Donkey.
Nathan, I'm here for Rich and Jay. I know chat hates me. Why does chat hate you? Who hates you? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You're good, man.
Felon Coles, 11 months, says, I think Jay needs to get Rich a body pillow to have on stream for whenever he needs to cover for you again. Shirtless Rich, of course. So I want a body pillow of the quartering. I will spoon with that on every stream just to make him feel as awkward as possible. Imagine I just pissed in my basement plushie. Can we get away with that? Just something that looked like. Anyways, Emery, is that how you say name? Benson, thank you so much for the chat. Says, hey Rich, so glad to hear your daughter is on the mend.
So am I.
Yeah, you are an incredible human. I appreciate you, your content, and your tenacity. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much,
I don't
man.
know why
That was an amazing super chat. Thank you.
JJ John, thanks for the sub. Juicy Bucci, thank you for the $1.
Nah, man, you gotta be. Juicy Booch has been a supporter for years, and he always does the stealth super chats, and I love him. John, thank you for the Shiba Inu. That's what that is, by the way, I believe.
Okay,
Gabe Newell's Luscious Nips, I'll let you talk now.
I don't want your voice to go. Gabe Newell's Luscious Nips. Thank you. He says, hey, Rich. Glad you and your family are holding up in your back. Jay held down the fort amazingly with them DK Oldie videos. Congratulate him. Also, a small spam of good.
Good.
Yeah.
Hokey High. I'm barreling through these while you
barrel through my ass
your
while you eat a peanut butter sandwich.
Hokey High, 14 months. Thank you so much. He says, prayers and love to your daughter, Rich. Thank you. Duty Streams. Thank you. Says, praying for your little one. Make sure your
pediatrician is aware of the
allergy.
Oh, yeah. And my kids, my other two, my boys, they're sleeping downstairs right now. I'm going to never sulfur. Nothing with sulfur.
A Nightbreak Dream, thank you. He says, only negative thing I could say about Jay is that he doesn't take his shirt off enough. That's true. Zeb
Pause a second. Duty Streams, I won't go through the whole shtick again. Gee, I wonder what Phil has said in that email to Craig. I think we both know. Jay, continue. My apologies.
That's all right. Zeb Carlson, thank you so much. He says, hate to hear your little one going through so much. Hope for a speedy recovery. Love you guys. From the OG Birdman. Thank you.
Thank you. You know what's weird? You get super chats in a different order than I get them.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just trying to... Oh, well, I got one for you to read in a minute here. Because it's from Obby and it's long.
Oh, God.
Back forth says, big hopes for your child recovery. I Googled the symptom and it looks like a train wreck. Yes, it's been terrible. Sicilian Gamer, thank you so much. Colin Morarati, is that how you say his name? From the Last Stand Media mentioned he watches you on one of his podcasts. Wow.
I love Colin. I love Colin, excuse me. He's fantastic, man.
By the way, did you know the guy that sent you a bird is sending me the Master Sword because I helped you out?
Yeah, he's a fucking legend.
He's Coulson, right? He's fucking he's insane. He's not here right now, but I love him.
Nicest guy in the planet. I have no problem with him having my address. I can just keep it real.
By the way, while you were gone, I doxed myself on stream. Enjoy that.
I saw that, dude. I watched the streams. I loved watching the streams. You're very entertaining.
I hope so. You should see me in your bedroom. Listen to this.
I want to smell your thighs.
Listen, put some all-dressed bagels on the stove. I'll be right over. Bearded Poke Tuber. Thank you. 19 months says, haven't been on for a while. Hope your daughter is doing better. Much love, Rich.
She is. Thank you.
More podcasts with Slopes. Yeah, it could happen. Why not? Seamer Swingin'. 8 months in a row now. Hey, Rich, hope everything's going well. Hearing your story, I can't imagine being able to handle that. My 1-year-old daughter means the world to me. Dude,
I didn't handle it. I
don't
said
think he
before.
handled it, no.
No, I didn't.
Put the music on and read this next one. It's for you.
Raw Dakota? Is
No,
that
no,
one?
no. Go down a couple or up a couple. Obby.
See, us Canadians are loved, I think. Thank you, Cyan. I think we missed them.
Do you see Obbies? Obbies,
No.
I'm glad you're back, Rich. You don't see it?
Nope.
Okay, play the music for me then.
Rich, I'll play the music for you.
So this is from Obby. Shout out to his sister's breasts.
No, her breast mug. Do not shout at his sister's breasts.
Oh, sorry. Obby, I love you. Love your breast milk. I'm glad you're back, Rich. And I can't believe all of this is due to an ingredient in medicine. We read this, didn't we?
Yeah, it's. I think we did, but it's.
Yeah, well, thank you again. Nathan. Okay, cut the fucking music. Nathan.
No, never.
Nathan's back. He says, Jay stepped up. He did a great job, Rich.
He did. He did a fantastic job.
He did.
It was
He's a
like
good
the
guy.
channel. Yeah, it was like it didn't. The channel didn't skip a beat.
Actually, it didn't really skip a beat, did it?
No. Like I said before, the reason why we're talking about DK Oldies so much is that there's just so much to fucking talk about. It's like Quantum TV's running the company.
Trust me, tomorrow's my last video on them for quite some time, probably, unless.
No, that's a lie. I got an N64 sitting down here.
No, on me, from me. I did like 7 in a row. I'm going to talk about something else, hopefully. But yeah, he's got an N64 we have to do, so that's going to be great. Raw Dakota, thank you, Rich. Glad she's doing better. Also, so proud of Jay for stepping up and helping his friend when in need. You two are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate that. What happened to your daughter? Hope she's good. Well, John, we've went over that, so...
I'll give the cliff notes in 3 sentences. Had an ear infection, used a medicine, or a antibiotic that contained sulfur. She had a neuralgic reaction to it, which made her immune system overreact. That is called Steven Johnson syndrome, TEN. It is very serious. And thank you.
On Paper donated $2, says, I am praying for your family daily, equally with mine. Thank you so much.
Appreciate
I'm a
that.
Tool sub. Thank you for that. Stewart donated $2 for the chat. Says, Jay, you're a beautiful ma'am. You did an amazing job.
Beautiful, ma'am. You got the long flowing hair, the nice nipples.
Oh,
Jay would be a hot woman.
Listen, I'm gonna get us banned if I say the joke I wanted to say. Doss has donated. He says, if you had a large member, would you get the member reduction surgery?
I don't know, because I have a small dick, so what the hell would I want a smaller one for?
Yeah.
It's like, I'd be like, doctor, my dick, it already looks like a belly button. Like, just just chop it off for me.
According to Obby, you have a clit-sized dick.
That was ridiculous. That blows loads.
Listen, Easy Monster donated. Thank you so much. Jay has been phenomenal. Great to see more of him apart from the Twitch streams. Thank you for that, dude. Sending much love to both of you. Your family, Rich. Pour maple syrup on Jay's face. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm a Canadian meme. Great. Kingzilla says, get
Dennis
well,
Reyes.
rich and family.
Did we miss Dennis Reyes? Did we miss him?
I don't know.
Jay is an example of what a true friend is. Absolutely. Being there for our dad in such hard times. Glad your little one is doing better. Yeah, it's going to be a long road, but she's recovering. Yes.
Skyman Legacy, 20 months in a row. Woo! Hoping for a quick recovery for her, but in the meantime, we should rename the channel to... we'll change it to ReviewTechUSA and sometimes Canada.
Review Hybrid USA. That sounds like I'm talking about some weed. Never mind.
Obby donated again. He says, Rich, just sent you a StreamLabs. Glad your daughter's good. I think we read that one. We've got Abby his emoji button says he is not here. I don't know what that is.
I think I put my shirt back on. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get a Mucinex. Maybe that'll help my shit.
Yeah. I'll keep reading some of these. NBA Nix says, as a fellow Canadian, learnt Jay has maple syrup fetish. So proud of him. Jay did great, question mark. Glad your daughter...
We missed David G. 312-2006's super chat.
Yeah, I don't have that. You're going to read that one.
Sorry.
You'll read that one. I don't have that. Wheeling Through Life donated $20. Didn't say a word. Thank you. Emoji Button says,
Thank you, Jacob.
Okay, I lied. Don't know what that's in reference to, but I appreciate you. Banshee TK says, Rich, just do edibles regardless. If it helps, by all means, especially if with the shit you're going through right now. Toy Jesus.
Got an edible delivery coming tomorrow.
Toy Jesus says, Bird Father, I'll send DSP clip. Hope you're feeling better. Oh, look, I got your cold now. Prime Media has become a member, first-time member. Thank you. Hey, Rich, glad your daughter is okay. Communication is important. That's why everyone's okay with Jay taking over for a while. We need more man and birds. Thank you. Appreciate you. Disney Aviation Roller Coaster Enthusiast. Yeah, 2019 has been a member for 15 months. That's the longest name ever. Glad your daughter is doing okay. My dad is diagnosed with C. diff, not sure what that is, which is a okay, he's going to tell me, which is a colon infection that you get after taking antibiotics. I hope he's okay, dude. J Nova has actually gifted 5 members. Thank you so much for that, J Nova. That really means a lot to us. Wheeling Through Life Brian donated. He says, my prayers and thoughts are with you and your family. Jay's doing a fantastic job filling you in. Oh, no, filling for you. Sorry, I wish I was filling you in. That was a joke. I read it correctly in my head and made the joke. Danny the Foot, thank you. Says, watch out, Rich. Jay might steal your job. That's true. I already locked him out of the account. He just hasn't noticed. Coburn, thank you so much. Says, been loving the DK Oldies content. 11 out of 10 quality. Listen, I'm going to come down there and refurbish your ass. Thank you. What is CLP? What is that? Weird. So, I have no idea how to say his name. Rich, do you? Rich is not even here. Okay. COW. No, I can't even read. KOW KAROT says, I'm really glad she's doing better. I spent much time in the hospital with pneumonia when I was 3. It's a vague memory now, but it was unforgettable for my parents. Thank you so much, Rich. Take care. Appreciate you. Love you. Love the way you move. Love you.
106 fever she had at one point.
DB Kings, how you doing, man?
Fahrenheit.
Donated 20. Says 3 things I want to say. 1, Rich, I'm glad your daughter is recovering, and I give you and her my best wishes. 2, Jay, you've done a fantastic job stepping up. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. And 3, Craig needs to ask Phil hard questions. I'll be watching.
I believe. Excuse me 1 second, and my apologies, Jay. I believe it was
You're back.
I believe it was 106 and change.
That's crazy.
Fahrenheit.
DCJRST, I don't know, 10. He donated. Says, even after Cat left, I watched. I love your channel. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Dr. Sexy Coco, again, $2. Says, Jay and I have been sexting on Twitter. That's 100% true. We have. He gives great sexting. Jocko Johnson, $10. Thank you so much. Says, good to see you back, Rich. I really hope that everything is going well for your daughter and that life is getting back to normal. We missed you, bud.
Thank you very much. DJ Slayer, thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. Just want to make sure I saw that in the regular chat. I appreciate it.
Listen, touch me. The gaming politician says, how much do you get to play Half-Life? How much to get you to play Half-Life Alex Stone?
How the hell would I play it and live stream it, dude?
You can live
like
stream,
I know you could live stream VR, but I'm trying to think how I would do it in this room.
It wouldn't happen in there.
No, it wouldn't. I'd be knocking over. I would be knocking over cameras and monitors, and then the pug would shit on my floor, and I would step on that, slip, probably break my ass. Stop asking these complex requests.
Agent Josh, 0007 says, one time I had a problem breathing, went to see the doctor. My doctor, you have pneumonia and your oxygen is low. Do you want me to go to the ER? And then me, or do you want to go to the ER? And then me, yes. Dude, I'm glad that you recovered from that, because that sounds terrible. I've been to the ER like 1,400 times in the last 3 years, so I know what it's like. Sean McCarthy, thank you so much with 50. That's ridiculous. He says, it's good to see you, Rich, first off. Jay deserves a lot of praise. He's amazing. Is such a good partner to have. Thank you. I appreciate it. I can only imagine what you and your family have been through, but I'm glad to hear things are improving. We're all here for you. I'm here for you too. Touch me.
Yes, it was bizarre.
Thank you, Sean. That's crazy, man. Thank you. Trey X Cooper, thank you. He says, I'd love to see Jay do videos more on the channel. Jay was fantastic. This way, Rich can get more free time that he needs. That is needed. I'd gladly watch both. Thank you so much. Nathan, again, Nathan saying, why does this whole chat act like I don't exist?
That's not true.
I don't know what's going on with Nathan. Nathan, you okay, dude? Let's just take a second. The chat loves Nathan.
Yeah,
chat.
you're a cool dude.
Yeah, give chat, give Nathan some love, for real. Like, maybe he's going through a hard time, but can you guys honestly give him some love in the chat? Talk to him a little bit. Appreciate it.
Yeah, but I've seen people interacting with you, Nathan, in the chat.
Hacky Sack donated $5. He says, glad to see Rich. Good to see you, Rich. Glad things are on the up and up. Yep, they're definitely getting there. Ghost has subbed. Thank you, Ghost. Moonshine has donated. Thank you. Glad to hear things are getting better for you and your daughter, Rich. I'd love to see more streams with Slopes. The stream the other night was great. Thank you.
I watched the whole. It was fucking phenomenal. The awkward, like, I kind of felt bad for Slopes because he couldn't hear the sound, so it made it awkward for him.
Oh, it was great. I like when he talked about that whole thing, and I just had the music playing, and he didn't know.
Yeah, because he was like, what the like he was just like fucking lost. It was phenomenal.
To Temple State, thank you for subbing. Tickled Honest Christian Straight Man TV is a member for 5 months now. He says, I'll calibrate your anus, Dad, and Jay in brackets. I'm glad to hear things are on the up and up, your family and your daughter. Hashtag breastfeed it to you. Obby has donated again. Rich, did you open the StreamLabs yet?
Yeah, Blue Bully, 100%, dude.
No, that's Obby.
No. I know. I understand Obby has a super chat.
Oh, okay.
But he wrote, Rich needs to get his daughter tested on which medications will cause Stevens-Johnson syndrome to flare up. I checked up on it through the Mayo Clinic, and painkillers is one of them. I'm going to get all my kids tested for it because they all have the same genes. Yeah. So there's a good chance, you know.
Squiggles has subbed. Thank you. Deadeye says, two guys watching a man wax his carrot is a real bonding experience. Thank you.
It is.
Metal Gear Flaccid, thank you. His donate says, Rich, what do you think of Boogie and Wings possibly fighting? Good to see you back. Jay's been kicking ass, helping out. Thank you. What do you think of Boogie and Wings in a boxing match? And listen, when are you going to fight the winner?
Listen, I'm not saying I'm peak male form, far fucking from it. But they would just slap each other with their tits before their fists would even hit.
Breasts.
Yeah, like, dude, Wings has some nice tits. Like, seriously, he has nice tits. I would lick them. Like, I'm
it's just off the rails.
Listen.
I told people to watch because you were going to go off the rails today, and here we go. A Dot donated $5. He says, glad things are getting better. Love both of you guys. Actually working on a refurbished Xbox at the moment. Just swapping out the clock capacitor and cleaning them. Well, you definitely don't work at DK Oldies, so thank you for donating. Foley Grim Timmy says, Papo, good to see you, Dad. Pour maple syrup on my face. Gaming Arachnid has donated.
There's a problem with maple syrup. Here's the thing. Like, one thing I hate about maple fucking
Watch
syrup.
what you're about to say.
Is that what the fuck are you talking about?
Watch what you're about to say about my maple syrup.
Listen, if you get it even a little drop on your clothes, and you have it starts to smell like piss.
Yeah. That's the secret. It's supposed to all go in your fucking mouth. Gaming Arachnid says, yeah, both my dads are back to streaming. Yes, we are. Ryonesis, I can't read. It says, the owner of DK Oldies is just another egocentric ass that follows a lot of the typical far-right ghouls on Twitter. Does he? Oh, no.
Oh, Jay's making another video.
2 videos. I'm gonna stretch it too. He says, where are these fucks spawning from? I agree. This guy's a fucking loser. But anyways, watch my video tomorrow. Jeremy, listen, support my family. Watch the video tomorrow on the main channel. Jeremy has subbed for 8 months. He says, love the new content. Thank you. I appreciate you. He says, I kind of thought that you would keep making videos. Also, I'm so sorry to hear what happened to you, Rich. Thank you.
Thank you, man. It is still a nightmare, but thank you.
This is a tough one to read. I don't know. It sounds weird. Foley Grim Timmy says, I have 2 reverse black dads. Okay. I don't know.
Oh, I know he's talking about the quarter. I just
peed in my basement.
Pee in my ass. That would be weird. Scott, thank you. Says, glad to hear things are going better. Appreciate you. Gaming Arachnid says, can you please spam Kung Fu my
fucking ass? Do I have it? I don't have it. Jay has it.
Yeah, but I don't.
You can't play it.
No, can't play it. Not coming down here anymore. Dr.
Sexy Coco. Oh wow. Jesus, 106-degree fever requires an ambulance. She was already at the ICU in Westchester Medical Center when that happened.
Dr. Sexy Coco donated 5. He says, Jay butchered my $50 super chat. Reread it, Daddy. Also, I am a doctor. I have BDSM from FU. Dude, did I butcher it? I apologize. I don't remember doing that. Now, is this Nally? Nally, Williamson? How long will you be streaming, Rich?
I don't know. Probably for a while.
The Smoking Gun, thank you, 25. Woo! Rich, I hope your daughter gets well soon and you get back to kissing the chicken. Trey X. By the way, guys, there's so many. I'm not even halfway through here. That's why I'm going through these. Your support is nuts tonight. So Trey X Cooper says, my little brother had double pneumonia at age 4. Terrible, dude. Seth, $5, says...
Yeah, double pneumonia is no joke. People don't realize that. It's no fucking joke.
Seth says, as somebody who has lost a daughter... man, that's tough.
Jesus Christ.
I've been hoping your daughter's recovery. Every possible update is such a good thing to hear. Dude, I mean...
I can't even imagine, man.
I don't even know. Happy Console Gamer is apparently here.
Thank you.
He says, so Rich, what do you think of Jay's job has been doing... what do you think of the job Jay has been doing since you have been off?
Well, I said it's phenomenal, but the numbers don't lie. Because here's the thing. Like, you'll have people... Here, you have to understand. What matters is likes. Because the comment section is kind of like Yelp. The only people who leave reviews at Yelp are the people that are going to bitch. So, what I checked is the engagement. All the videos are over 98%. Oh my God, please stop talking about DK Oldies. I'm going to like the video, but please stop talking about it. Like, yeah, and not only so, they're liking Jay as a presenter, and they're liking the content. Because if people didn't like it and were sick of us talking about DK Oldies, they could show us with the dislike button, and I would see it.
Yeah, and you know what? That opposite has happened. Like, it's fucking exploding. So, Turbo Express 2.0. By the way, thank you to Johnny Millennium, Happy Console Gamer.
Thank you, Johnny.
Lots of them. Yeah, he was here. Isn't that random? Weird.
I remember, didn't Johnny have like a crazy health issue for a while and they couldn't figure out what it was?
Oh yeah, he had what's it called? His diaphragm. There was an issue with his diaphragm or something, I think.
He had like a breathing issue.
Yeah, he couldn't breathe for like 9 months or some lunacy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like he couldn't do anything. He was just like paralyzed. So that was terrible. Well, I think he got COVID. He was like one of the first Canadians to get COVID from the States before it broke out here in March. He got that in fucking December, January. He was like, he was at Lucasfilm watching Star Wars, came back and he's like, dude, I'm dead. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it was, I think he had COVID before anyone in fucking Canada had it.
I agree. There is a friend of mine here. I know we have 8 billion when we go off on a story. High school friend of mine who had a compromised immune system from something else. From COVID now, she has heart failure and approximately 5 years to live because of what COVID did to her.
Jesus. Who's this?
Someone I know from high school.
Oh, God.
So, but remember, COVID's just like the flu. Let's continue, though. I don't want to go down that path.
Yeah, Turbo Express 2.0. Thank you. Says, thank God your daughter's doing better, Rich. Please use the intro fart and Jay go outside naked real quick.
Let me give you the intro fart. Yeah, Jay, go fucking run around naked. It's just Canada.
Matthew Lowe, thank you, dude. Phantom Knight has gifted a sub to Bare Metal Gamer. I like that name. Use I can't say that. Yusha, I don't know. Has gifted. Thank you. Says, hey Richie, sorry to hear it's you're going through.
Thank you.
Hope things get better. Jay's been doing an amazing job with the videos. Nice to see someone who has worked in the industry give a take on DK Oldies. Yeah, that's why I also did those videos, because I could actually speak about it.
I couldn't move when this first happened. There was no, when I left the hospital, there was no joy in anything. You're just numb.
Yeah,
there was nothing I could do to escape what was happening. There was nothing I could do to distract myself. It's a surreal, horrific feeling.
Rabbit has gifted 10. He says, my mom has SJS.
SJS with the more rare version, TEN, or just hopefully SJS?
With Lamtica? What is that? Back in 05, and we found out a few years later that she has an allergy as well. Okay. It's very scary stuff. Glad your daughter's doing better. Well, I'm glad your mom's doing okay, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's I cannot believe how serious and frightening and how fast it was.
It's crazy. Vince Valentine, thank you for the sub. Black Popeye is now 13 months. Says, hey Rich, praying for your daughter to make a full recovery. Jay's been doing a great job. Thank you.
Fantastic job.
Quantum TV Stolen Valor has donated $100. $100, dude. Rich, just got back from the gym. Didn't know you were back. I hope you're doing well. Me and the wife are thinking about you. Thank you, Jay, for holding it down. You've helped me in bad times, so I'm here for you. Thank you so much, dude. That's crazy.
I'm not well, but I'm better. That's the best way to put it.
Razor Sharp Rust, thank you so much. Sending positive vibes to you and your daughter. Hope she keeps strong. We're here for you. By the way, Jay's a legend and a man of steel who's been backing you all the way. That's a man to trust.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude. And that's the thing, too, is that I could trust Jay to just handle shit, and he wouldn't, do anything that would sabotage the channel, you know.
Until 9 a.m. when the porn goes live on your main channel.
He's gonna have those crypto videos, like when people hack the channels. And Jay's just gonna beat off live on stream one day, just like Phil, except you're gonna see his dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, the camera is on. By the way, last night I did an impression of 8-Bit Eric. Hey guys, what's going on, 8-Bit Eric? People love that stupid. Mark J donated $2. He says, are you ready for this, Rich? Get ready. He says 4 nips, 2 nips.
4 nips, 2 nips. Is that a puzzle?
He's saying it's not a puzzle. He's saying that 4 nips are better than 2 nips.
Well, of course.
Now listen, 2 big titty goth girls together would be very good. Dylan Bacon, who's been here supporting the whole time.
You gotta have they gotta be oiled up, and you gotta have Guile's theme from Street Fighter playing while they fucking rub their tits together. Then I would be rock hard.
Oh, I'm rock hard looking at you. Sending love, sending some bacon and cucumbers as good vibes. Thank you so much for that. Dimitri has donated $2. Didn't say anything. Appreciate you, Dimitri. I love your. There's a place in Toronto called Dimitri's Desserts. So if those are coming out your ass, I love them. Cat on the Moon. My prayers have been with you and your daughter. Jay's been doing a great job holding it down.
That is true.
I'm gathering my pancakes to slop up all the maple syrup off of Jay's nooks and crannies. Thank you for that.
Pause 1 second. I just want to say something to Jeff. My apologies for cutting you off, but I wish there was a way there was zero delay between us talking to make life so much better.
What?
Hope everything's
I'll
okay.
be back.
Okay. Hope everything's okay, Rich. It's not okay, I would say,
Touch
Smash
my breast.
JT, but is significantly better. So I'm not even gonna. I'm stone tired and already on a different planet. I will wait till Jay gets back. He can answer the super chats or read them to me because it's like a Rubik's cube, which I appreciate. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the support. You know, luckily, thank God, fully insured. Fully fucking insured. So that's not something to worry about. You know. Jay is stealing his roommate's diabetic brownies right now. He's actually putting extra sugar on top to make sure his A1C levels go through the fucking roof. Okay, where did you send that, Classy Tech? This fucking cough. And here's the thing. I see you, Jedi Osis, for becoming a member. Now I'm gonna feel like shit, be coughing throughout the night. It's fun sleeping with this, by the way. I wake up, I feel like shit for about 5 minutes and 27 seconds. This is a weird cold. It's like, it works like math. Or it's like a stopwatch. So then I feel great for 95% of the day. All of a sudden, 6 o'clock comes around, and I feel I'm coughing, I'm stuffed up again. I feel like the Jolly Green Giant's giant cock was wrapped with sandpaper and shoved down my throat. I don't have a sore throat. I don't even know what the fuck that means. But that's how I feel right now. So it's like, and my dad is the same. He got the same cold. He's like, you're right. This is a weird fucking cold. It's not COVID. My brother had it too. Has it, actually. He has a sore throat, though, from it. I don't have a sore throat. It's like, it goes by, you don't need a watch. It's like, oh, I'm coughing now. It must be 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Literally. It is bizarre. And as you see, I could breathe. I just took a deep breath. It's not, I don't have, I'm not even coughing up anything. But and I know I'll be alright, but it's annoying. Here's the other thing, too. I'm taking care of my boys. They're with their uncle right now. But I can't go near my daughter. Because the skin from when you have 10 leaves her more susceptible to getting sick. Her immune system had to be suppressed. Because that's the problem with Steven Johnson syndrome, is your immune system is overreacting to a medication that you took. So they have to do something to suppress it. She gets whatever the fuck this is. That would be a big problem. And this ain't going anywhere. I don't know what the fuck.
Listen, I'm back.
So.
Yeah, that's my cat. Where are we?
But dude, I don't cough at all during the day. Not in the slightest. Zero cough.
You're a vampire. That's what's happening. Kyle. Holy shit. Do you read this one yet?
No, I did not.
Kyle donated
sneeze.
$100 through Super Chat. Says, glad to see you back, Rich. Glad that your daughter's recovering. Can't imagine something like that occurring. Wishing you the best.
Yeah, imagine when the doctor casually tells you that your 3-year-old daughter has 105 fever, and I just was like, I just yelled at Bab like 105 fever. And she was like, yeah, that's common with this. I'm like, okay,
Foley
cool.
Grim, yeah, it's lunacy. Foley Grim Timmy has donated. Thank you. He says missing the Papo. Thank you. Jesus has been awesome and a good brother to you. We know that your daughter will come through. She is Richard Muschini. How do you say your last name correctly?
Masucci. Who the fuck is Muschini? And here's the thing, like I said before, that wasn't even the highest or temperature guy that got up to 106 and change.
Who the fuck is a Muschini?
Muschini, I don't know, man. Who the fuck you working for?
I don't know. The other guy.
People used to think I was Asian. They used to say my name in like, you know, like if you did like a survey or a phone or Mr. Masaki. So you're of Asian descent. I would assume. Yes.
Listen.
I am a slender Asian man with a big dick.
Yeah, and your name is Mr. Masaki. Man. Hulk Hogan's Giant Taint donated $50, man. You guys are nuts tonight.
Thank you.
I pray for your daughter's recovery, and your insurance is recovering it. Okay?
Thank fucking God.
Health insurance in the U.S. sucks. I agree. I'm in Canada, so. Ghost Rat, $5 says, I just found out that my dad has Steven Johnson's when I was a kid. He managed to survive, but it messed up his head. Jeez.
Yeah, it's adults. See, the thing with, like I said, from what the research we've done is that with children, it's over a 90% chance of survival. It's 90 and change. With adults, it's only 50 to 70. It's no joke with adults, and it doesn't matter what can do. You could look like Boogie, or you could look like Spawn Wave. You're still in a world of shit.
Oh man, okay.
I want to see those two in a boxing match, man.
I'm telling you, fucking Spawn Wave versus. Oh my God, Spawn Wave versus Dreamcast guy.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Could you imagine? Dreamcast. The problem with fighting Dreamcast guys, you put fish oil over his skin, and all the punches would just slip off. Sheetrock. Sheetrock. Welcome back, Rich. Sean Johnson, what's up? Stewart donated, says, Rich, TBH, clogging your toilet would be an honor.
Yeah, and that what shocked me is intro guy had 104 fever.
That's because he looked at himself in the mirror.
But yeah, he's fucking hot.
Have you seen his tits?
But 106, I didn't even know that was a thing. I did not know that a human being could survive that.
No, that's not normal. That's like fucking ridiculous.
You know what? Like, imagine hearing that about your child. You know. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
Nathan says, "Look, listen. Come on me, on Jay. Come on me. I love you guys. Keep me going for a long time. I love you both. Nice." Nice and sexy Canadian. Thank you. And then he donated right after. It says, Jay, we need to tell Rich when I met DSP. So Nathan told me a story, which one day he'll come on the show and tell everybody. But okay. I'll give you a very Cliff Notes version. When he was, I think, in Seattle, Nathan is like a big rock star. Anyways, Nathan was at some corner pizza place or something, and DSP showed up and asked for directions and continued to say, do you know who I am? I'm on the internet. So that's all I'm going to say about that story. Joseph, thank you for subbing. Abby's emoji button. Can't say her name. Hang in there, bud. She will be great in no time. By the way, Jay helped me finish last night. I had a March 1st burst.
Dr. Sexy Coco is talking about something. I know it's not at it, but it's just an interesting one. Yeah, that's why they put her on heavy-duty fever reducers. you couldn't survive 106 for more than 4 hours, or a few hours, excuse me. Organs will fail. They would cook themselves, absolutely.
Vanguard, $2 says, welcome back, big bro. Praise for you and your family. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bram Noodles says, hey, Rich, you should do a pre-boxing interviews with Boogie and Wings. Dude, that's an idea right there. We have had the Rumble in the Jungle. Now we will have...
Are they really going to do it? Are they going through with it? Like,
yeah,
is that going to happen?
Now we will have the Brawl in the Mall. From my understanding is that they're in talks. And I think Jordy's the one holding out for more money, I'm guessing. DSP plays WWE, but he not a champion. Carlos, thank you on paper. David, thank you for this. $5 super chat says, Rich, what a rough year for us, huh? Still cleaning.
It's
still
been
clean,
brutal.
going on 7 weeks. Your daughter being sick. I pray and wishing her quick recovery. And
Dude, on the real, I would take 2020 over 2023 any day in a heartbeat.
Dude, I've noticed a lot of people are having a tough year. Like everyone's having a tough year, it seems. I Dig Too Far, has been a member for 5 months. Says, glad your daughter is starting to feel better. Thank you. Alan V donated $2. Says, welcome back. We welcome you here. Welcome you to my closet. We'll sleep on the floor later. Panda, $2 super chat says, missed you, Dad. Intro farts, please.
Intro farts, absolutely.
Thank you. How do you say this name? Roninlet? Okay. Glad your daughter's feeling better. Had a bad reaction myself when I was a kid. It's no joke. Keep your family in my prayers. Thank you. Dr. Gamer, $5 for the chat, says, Rich is back and shirtless. Glad to see you back. Hope your family's doing better. Also, can I get a cameras on?
Oh, I don't have a cameras on, but you can.
Okay, he says, yeah,
get...
pick anything else if you don't have it.
A very intelligent brain.
There you go. Yeah, and here is the thing. I know I'm talking to Dr. Sexy Coco out of order, but he's asking stuff about what's going on.
Yeah, it's good.
Is that I could have, I knew something else was wrong, so I didn't go with that. I went with my gut instinct. But imagine I just assumed it was the flu.
Oh, it would have been, yeah. No, you
and then she got 106
smart.
fever.
You were smart about it, man.
Yeah.
You know, you have the like father intuition. You're like, this is not right. Time to go. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if every father has that. I'm assuming you know, but
well,
you know,
I could credit my mom too, because she's my grandmother and a mother. So she was like, I mean, I knew anyway, but she was like, yeah, we got to get her places ASAP.
I wish I had an Italian mom. The food must be incredible. Phantom Knight, $10 says, hey Rich, glad to see you. You rule.
Feed you fucking lasagna.
Listen, glad to hear your daughter is doing a little bit better. I'm sorry to hear that. Jay, but Rich is doing much better. Shirtless man with a hairy man nipples. Rich is the man. Thank you. Adrian.
Yeah, 2023, I'm reading the check could go fuck itself. This is the worst year in years.
Adrian has been a member for 19 months. He says, glad to see you back, Dad. As a father of 2 small children, it broke my heart to hear the news about your kiddo. I hope she is recovering. Prayers. Thank you. Appreciate you. Anthony says, hey, Rich, much love to you, your daughter, and your family. Hope everything gets better. I wish I could come down there and give you a big old bear hug.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Vanguard says, also, fellas, I wouldn't be bothered with the boomer sauce. That whole channel is nothing but a troll. I don't know what he's talking about. I watched 3 of his vids. End result, natural born idiot. And boomer sauce? Who's that?
Is that something to do with DK Oldies, I think?
Maybe it is. I don't know. Skipperson, thank you. Rich, you're back. Hope all is well with your family. Jay, you've been doing an outstanding job. Keep it up, guys. Thank you. Now, please give me a Phil soundbite.
Hold on, I'm trying to sneeze. Like it's weird, like it's in your nose.
Listen, sneeze on my ass.
Sneeze in my ass.
Yeah, do it now.
How do you... That is the most bizarre thing ever. How do you,
Listen.
like, Jay, come here. Spread your cheeks. I'm going to sneeze in your asshole.
Listen, sneeze on my ass or rise next to me. Andy, thank you. Says, listen, thank God you're back. Jay messaged my prostate and Dreamcast guy lapped up the clam chowder.
I'm kind of back. That's why that's not a clickbait title.
And it was unwarranted. So Dreamcast guy pushed himself on you, I hear. Glad she's on the mend, though. Thank you. Hulk Hogan's giant taint. 6 months member says, I
And
see
big
you
taints.
Sorry, had to.
I see you don't like my taint. Such a shame. Jacob
I
Stanford
love your taint.
says, welcome back, the man, the legend, the rich. Thank you. Appreciate it. Luke Chandler has donated 5 in the chat. Thank you. Didn't say anything. Tommy. This isn't Tommy Tellerico. That'd be weird. Tommy in the chat says, glad the worst is over. Remember the good times. Remember the times that you got so high. That got you so high. She said cheeseburger made you horny. I have no idea what this means.
I know cheeseburger made you horny. I know. I remember saying that.
You've said some crazy shit when you're high on the show. Like,
Cheeseburgers can make you horny.
Listen.
A good one, but it gotta be a banger.
Here's my favorites. You got so high that you told the chat and me that Peter North conducted the orchestra for Skyrim. then one time you admitted you suck your own tits, but then you backtracked immediately. So
I did. I swear on my fucking children.
You said it
that
live.
I have not sucked my own tits.
Yeah, but you said you did.
But I never have.
Well, get to it. The Blind Swordsman DS, thank you. Said, here's $5 for your daughter. I have 2 kids. It scared the hell out of me with what you went through. Glad she's okay. Yeah, dude, can I also say this?
Yeah.
Tons of these donations that have happened over the last week of me streaming, tons of them are like for your daughter to get her some things, you know, like whatever she needs.
I'm going to get her plenty
like
of
toys
things.
or whatever she wants if she needs anything in the hospital. People have been donating towards that, so I just wanted to make it clear. That you knew that a ton of the donations were all just like, hey, I want this money to go to his daughter. So, yeah.
And again, I appreciate it. I want everyone to know, like, she is insured. They're like, I don't want anyone to think I'm going to do any kind of GoFundMe. That is not going to happen because that is not necessary. But I do genuinely appreciate the support. The reason I say that is I want to be fully transparent that she is covered in that aspect.
Yeah, of course. Silver in the chat. Love your work, Jay. Only criticism is it needs more birds. Well, let me tell you guys a quick story. So I was streaming a couple days ago. I don't know if Rich was watching, but we found a bird, and I ordered it on Amazon. And it was like Carlos, but it had like a smart-ass smirk on its face.
Like, well, how much was that? Wasn't that bird insanely expensive?
It was like $100. $100. Anyways, so I ordered the bird for $100, and then as soon as I got off stream, somebody's like, cancel the order. I'm like, what? It's like, cancel the order. I'm like, why? And she, Judy, was like, I'm sending you a cock. And I'm like, okay.
That bird better suck your cock for $100. I know you're getting sent the bird, which is awesome, but holy shit.
No, I refunded that bird. I'm not paying $100 for a bird. Get real. She's sending me a bird. She's like, I sent you a cock today. And I'm like, thank you. Actually, I've got the tracking number. It's going to be here tomorrow. And if it's here, it probably won't make it into Friday's video. I think maybe I'll do a Saturday video for the channel because you're not going to come back till Monday, right?
I'm not gonna, yeah, and like I said, I'll be back and forth, and they're like, as you've seen, we're doing mostly minus DK Oldies. We've been doing daily news because they're fucking nuts. But more when DK Oldies wasn't DK Oldieing, which was never, but before we discovered them, we've been doing more high production value stuff, and that's still our main focus. There's just a quantum TV caliber disaster going on right now. That's why you're seeing daily videos.
Yes. DSP's White Wall. Stop staring at me, Phil. That's the name of the person that did this. It's glad to see you back, Rich. All the love to you guys. Hope one day logs for me the same way the fridge in Atomic Heart pines over Phil. What?
I don't know. It's about Phil, so I have an erection now, so it's fun.
Jedi has donated. Thank you. Glad she's doing better. That's some tough stuff. Thank you so much, Jedi. I've seen you over the last couple days. Halby has subbed. Thank you. 2 last names has said, I'm allergic to sulfur medications. I was hospitalized with the same reaction when I was young. Don't remember it, so as I was
I'm
young.
hoping to God she doesn't remember it because they've had her on pain medications because that she's now been through worse thing than I've ever been through in my 41 years on this planet. Think about that.
Listen, for your birthday, I'm going to put a cake on your ass and kiss your tits. Devin
Thank you, Jay.
says, prayers to your daughter, Rich. Jay is definitely a good Canadian kid taking over for you.
Absolutely. You did a fantastic job, and I am very thankful.
And now I'm fired. Thanks. Chessman says, glad to see you're back, Rich. Hope your daughter's doing well. Thank you for that. Sexy Coco says, Jay, listen, as your doctor, I recommend you try to relax your anus and your shoulders. Thank you, Dr. Sexy.
He's gonna have Salvatore Ganacci up in his hole.
Listen,
And he's literally gonna be thrusting in you.
Try to relax your anus.
listen, I'm going to get your clit-sized dick on my forehead. I Will Power has donated $20, says, glad to see Rich is back. Hope everything is good. Solid Crusader, thank you. I know you. Hey, Rich, what's up? How's everything going, brother? Heard that you had to leave due to a family emergency. I'm sending good vibes and prayers to you and your family. Can I ask what happened? Glad to be back. Now, that was 31 minutes ago, so you've answered it 6 times, so hopefully he knows. Dr. Sexy Coco.
Hold on. Again, I could do it in 3 sentences. Daughter had a sulfur-based antibiotic. Didn't know she was allergic to it. In turn, she got the worst version of Steven Johnson syndrome. It is the most horrific thing I've ever been through in my life. There you go. Continue, Jay. Sorry.
Well, don't apologize to me. Just feed me turkey on Thanksgiving. Somebody just messaged me on Facebook and says, DK Oldies has blocked me. Okay, thank you. That's our lives now. It's just randomly, I never talked to this person, just said, not that it matters, but DK Oldies has blocked me. Thank you. Appreciate you for the support. Dr. Sexy Coco says, Jesus 106. Oh, yeah, you went through that one. Thank you, Dr. Coco.
Imagine, yeah, your organs would be cooking themselves.
Blackwood says, Jay, you are just as important to RTU Universe as Intro Guy. Looking forward to seeing more of your videos. You have great friends, Rich. All my best to you and your family.
So, yep, I only have a few, but they're good ones. That's why.
Yeah. I've deleted your channel. Anyways, Quantum TV, Stolen Valor. He says, you missed my super chat, so here's another one. Dude, we read it. Unless there's one that I'm not seeing.
Well, I'm sure we've missed some, not on purpose. But
Listen, we apologize. If they're major ones, let us know in the chat. But, I mean...
No, if there's any, let us know in the chat.
Yeah, let us know what it
I
was.
treat all super chats the same.
Rest in peace to the channel. It's not coming back online. Watching VTubers react to Chris Chan is like 5 stages of grief. When is Canadian Jesus pouring maple syrup on wings and boogie? I mean, if I got paid, I'd do it. Vanguard?
Dude, hold on.
What?
This is we have to envision this. I need Oblivion music. You are refereeing Wings and Boogie. Now picture them both shirtless with their physiques. Not saying that mine's great, but come on, we've seen both their titties. And again, wings are very suckable. That's wrong. I'm gonna throw up now. Fuck. Now picture these men ready to box, but they are covered in maple syrup. The smells and the horror that would come from that might make Jeremy Rubinstein come.
Listen.
Thank you, Sidorico. I see you.
Listen, I want you to start
I
an
am out of my
arcade...
fucking mind.
I want you to start an arcade business where you just have claw machines everywhere. Vanguard...
Hold on. Again, you were never getting through these, so go fuck yourself. I love you. You brought up something. Why would you invest in opening up a business in a mall in 2023?
Listen.
And here's the thing. Okay, you want to risk it and invest in a business.
Who did this? What are you talking about?
I'm going to tell you. Fine. but there is a VR arcade in my mall.
Yes.
But the fucking thing about it is the VR arcade. Even sober, how do you say that properly? Is just a bunch of Oculus Quest 2 helmets, or a Meta Quest. Sorry, Mark. Meta Quest 2 helmets.
I've never seen a man so upset about a MetaQuest mall.
But it's like, just take out the middleman. Don't pay this asshole $80 an hour. Save up your money and get your own MetaQuest. Then you'll make Mark Zuckerberg hard. But here's the thing, now that he's hard. Then you go in the other part of the mall near Macy's. You would think, okay, I want to open a fucking store. Make it universal. Make it something that will appeal, even though malls are dying. They open up an axe-throwing fucking arcade.
How much does it cost?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. That's the thing. No one gives a fuck. No, why would an axe-throwing arcade be open at like 11 o'clock a.m. in a fucking mall? What are you doing? What are you doing? Where did you get that investment from? If you have money to invest in that, and you're stupid to open up an axe-throwing arcade in 2023, just give me the money.
Listen.
Give me the money. I'll invest in something.
Can I borrow 10 grand? I want to open an axe-throwing arcade claw machine business down the road.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Why am I going on? But it's just amazing.
Yeah, you've lost your goddamn mind.
I said that all without coughing, I believe, too. I'm very proud of myself.
Listen, cough on my ass, squeeze my cheeks tight. The Chrono Cross, thank you, says, sending blessings to the little one. Thank you. Dynamite Ducks.
Thank you very much.
For some reason, SNKN Nostalgia says Dynamite Ducks. I think that's a reference to Happy Console Gamer. Hatch has donated. Thank you. Says, hi, Rich. Just heard what happened to your daughter. Lots of well wishes from Australia. I might going to come down there. Hope to see you in DK Oldies Exposed videos soon. Thank you. It's from Australia. Rich, please get your daughter a medical alert bracelet ASAP for her allergies.
Already on it.
I thought this was Tickle Burrito, but it's Tickle Bruno. Would have been great if it was a burrito. Hey, Father and Uncle Jay.
How do you tickle a burrito?
Well, get your brother to order dinner and you'll find out. Hey, Father and Uncle Jay. Sorry I haven't been around, but work has been in night shoots lately. What do you do? What does he do? So sorry to hear what happened to your daughter. I'm sure she's, I'm sure she's hopefully fully recovering now. Looking forward to going through
Full recovery is going to be like a month.
Yeah. Looking forward to the backlog of J content. Thank you. I'll take a log out of your backhand. Tyler, thank you.
You want to hold on to his shit?
Yeah, I'm going to put it in a pan and fry it and send it to you. Kanye...
Hold the fuck on. You are not going to another super chat for saying something like that. That is not happening.
What happened?
What would the fucking smell be if you fried his shit?
Well, listen, if anyone ever took a massive shit at your house and put it on the stove, we'd find out, because you'd burn down the house.
That is true.
Hey, Rich, I know things are rough, and there's no way we can know what you're going through. You're such a positive force in many people's lives. Take your time. We're here to support you. That's a nice message.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It is a bizarre, horrible feeling. I've never felt something like that before. Still feeling it.
Luke Infinite. Hi, Dad. Haven't been around lately. Hope you're doing well. Much love to you. Jay and you. Okay, thank you. Your family, and bless those beautiful birds. Thank you. Evil...
We hold on. You are not going on to another super chat yet, goddammit. Terrence Williams says, deep fried turds look like Snickers. Could you imagine? Think about this horrific scenario.
Okay, go.
Someone says they're sending you a deep fried Snickers. I actually heard those are good. Never had one.
Oh, dude,
yes,
dude. In Toronto, you can get those at the exhibition place. Deep fried Mars bars.
Yeah.
It's like eating heaven. It's like it's unbelievable. Listen, deep fry my dick, come down here and suck it.
Have Justin Trudeau feed you one of those with a heart on and then film it. But imagine that it was a turd, and you bit into this thinking you're biting into a deep-fried, delicious Hershey bar, but you were biting into someone's asshole deposit with breading on it.
Is there anyone in the chat? Let's be honest here. Anyone in the chat that's ever tasted human shit? Let's go. Let's go in the chat.
I bet you more of us have than realize in ways that we don't want to understand.
Well, technically, when you smell a fart, you are smelling shit in your nose.
Yes, because fecal matter that's how you smell the odor.
I'm glad you guys came to the stream.
You realize they did a study. It was in the UK, I believe.
Oh, I've read about it.
You like the bars where they have like the nuts. Can I taste your nuts? But they have like peanuts and shit, so you can eat something while you're.
Yeah.
Every single one of them, I believe,
has fecal matter.
It doesn't matter. The majority had fecal matter. Like, motherfuckers, how do you go out and at home or out and take a shit and not wash your fucking hands? What the fuck is wrong with you? It's shit.
I just peed in my basement.
Pee in my mouth and tell me it's lemonade, because right now I couldn't taste the fucking difference anyway. Continue.
Can you? We're not even fucking done here. This is lunacy. Evil donated $2. Says, dude, missed ya. Prayers to your daughter. Thank you. So sorry about your daughter. Stay strong. Friend says weekly reviews. Thank you. Edward Watson has subbed. Thank you. Jesus has become a member. Thank you. Tower Dragon donated $2. Says Jay has been great.
Yes,
bird daddy. He's been a great bird daddy while you were gone. Well, he's still technically gone until at least Monday, but Tickled Bruno, I thought it was burrito again. Cough on me, shower with me with your gastric bypass juices, buy me a donut, glaze the donut, then we both stare at a wall. Congratulations, cheers to Father and Uncle Jay. Solid Nate has subbed, thank you. The One Who Knocks has donated, says, 2 legends. Glad to see you, Rich. Keep on rocking. Thank you. Appreciate it. Obby is...
Obby's yodeling left nipple.
I don't know if this is racist or not, Obby, but he says, a Japanese guy with a big cock. Laugh out loud. I am dead, Rich.
No, I did say an Asian man with the big dick. I don't know why.
I
don't know why his dick was big. There was nothing racist with that. I'm
just saying. I don't know where that came from.
I don't know where that... Listen.
All of a sudden, Obby just says, a Japanese guy with a big cock, laugh out loud. Okay. Thank you. Congratulations.
Shooting fucking rope cannons, too. Each time he shoots that rope cannon, he's like, oh!
Dr. Sexy donated twice. We already covered those, but thank you, dude. He's talking about the 106 fever. Yep. Derek.
It's fucking insane.
Oh, wait. We got really big news.
What?
22 minutes ago, Derek Danza followed us on Twitch, just so you guys know.
Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Get Keemstar on it. Drama alert. Come out of retirement, Keemstar.
Listen.
Stop fucking your 20-year-old girlfriend. Yeah. Listen. Get your fucking pointy beard to my house, okay, Keemstar? I got a DualSense Edge controller, which has a battery life of fucking 5 minutes. And you and I are going to play Keemstar. We're going to play Keemstar. We're going to play Call of fucking Duty competitively, and I'm going to whoop your fucking ass.
We're going to play Keemstar.
Yes.
Listen, he was so stoned the other day, he said, listen, Jay, I want you to read the audio message online.
Yes, I did. That is true. He is not exaggerating that at all.
Sleepy is a member for 8 months. He said, Jay today, Rich tomorrow. You two should swap jobs for a month and make videos on it. Wouldn't be that hard for you since you switch positions all the time.
I got a big-ass booger in my nose. I'm about to pull a Wings of Redemption if I don't remedy this shit.
You're literally about to film a video, because that's every time you film a video, there's a fucking booger in your nose. Beef Supreme has subbed. Thank you.
Because I've been fucking sick for like 70% of 2023.
Sammer says, I remember getting 107 when I was 6. It was so painful, I don't know how
107 point... Hold on. 107.6? Yep. I'll be back in a second. Holy... What?
Daniel donated, says, glad you're back, Rich. Hope your daughter recovers fast. Sexy Coco Sexy Coco is fucking lunatic tonight. I love him. My stomach had a hole in it, and it was leaking, but the pain was in my shoulder. That's not a joke, by the way. We're not saying shoulders. Urgent care x-ray my shoulder, and they said it was nothing, and I could go home. But my mother knew better and brought me to the hospital and saved me. Listen, I would have carried you to the hospital on the back of a rickshaw if I had to save you. I love you. Kevin says, welcome back, wishing you the best from Ontario. Kevin, where in Ontario? Let me know in the chat. I'm also in Ontario. Yes, Boomer Sauce, White Knighting for DK Oldies. Oh, God. I'm not going to watch that. Nebil. Thank you. Nebil says, love you, Rich. Glad you're back. Sure. Everything is going to work out. Intro guy mentioned what was going on. Let me know if you need any help medically. That's interesting. Appreciate you. Foley Grim Tim says, no joke. I can't even super chat. What are you talking about? Kevin says, I'm in Ottawa. Hey, mate. Going to come down to Ottawa. Move in with you. Pat Contre Rope Hair Shooting has been a member now. Jared's a member. Thank you. Is Rich back? Look at his tits. Gorgeous tits.
I'm back.
Maria, donated 5, says...
Mari, goddammit, get it right.
It's Maria now. Here's to a quick recovery to your daughter. Hope she receives lots of teddy bears. Wish her the best. Hope you get better too, Rich. Love, 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 love. Razor.
It's going to be a long process for not just my daughter. Let's put it that way.
Prayers to your daughter. I'm also going to make a computer... I'm also going to make a DK Oldies competitor where I refurbish consoles with cucumbers. Thank you. 2 last names. Says, my daughter spent 2 weeks in the ER due to an infection when she was 3. Doctors thought she was going to go septic. Knowing how hard it was.
Holy shit.
Knowing how hard it was, I can't imagine what you've been going through. Love you and yours. Game Freak has subbed. Thank you. Bwix has donated. Says, just saw this. I'm glad you're...
You said Nabil's name wrong. Yeah, Jay, that's one. You are a talented man, but holy God, you suck with names.
What name? Where?
Nabil.
Where?
Actually, your last name, Nabil, I can't really say either, to be honest.
Where's Nabil? I don't see
How did
Nabil.
you say his name? Like nipple?
I probably said nipple.
You are terrible with pronouncing names.
You guys realize that
I love it.
You guys don't realize that sometimes I just read the names however I want. Like, I'm not actually reading the proper names on purpose. Beeswix.
Listen, tell your roommate to get completely naked and play a Game Boy behind you.
Are you awake? Get naked and play behind me.
Game Boy. I gotta be a Game Boy. No fucking Game Gears.
Get naked and play behind me. Listen, Rich, go get one of your 16 fucking,
Bro, I got like...
What are they again?
I got like 7 Ioneos.
Yeah, let me say it again. Let me say it again. Go get one of your 17 Ioneos and play behind me.
Because I don't sell review units because I consider that unethical.
Well,
so I have fucking...
I
have 3 Steam Decks. That I don't know why. I'm just a fucking
Okay,
idiot.
why do you have 3 Steam Decks?
Because I actually shoved one up the bird's ass.
Nibel.
No.
He says, just saw this. Glad that you're some back. What?
Listen,
some back rich. What? Do you have
put a lapel on your 3-piece suit and have Pat Country come on it. Continue.
Listen, never mind. Just saw this. I'm glad you're somewhat back, Rich. DM'd you a while back, but you've been busy. I'm sure you've gotten a million tweets. Kingbird.
I have gotten tons of messages. I feel I have to apologize I got a lot of well wishes on Twitter. I've gotten a lot of well wishes on, texts. I've got a lot of well wishes on Facebook. I wholeheartedly apologize to many people. It's not that I don't care about your messages. It's just, it's been a whirlwind, and I'm sure many of you hopefully understand.
Dr. Sexy Coco again. He's a lunatic. Dad says my real name. I'm hard. PSV. Okay.
I'm hard too.
This is actually a good question.
Yes.
Tower Dragon says PS5 VR is where the fun is at. Dude, I want to get one, but it's $800 Canadian.
Dude, the problem with VR is
I
know.
I puked in my mouth, just so you know.
I heard it. That was fucking disgusting. Like, I actually, because it was so clear, I actually heard the fucking juices.
Like, there's actually chips of food in my throat.
Listen, I'm gonna be in your throat too. I love fucking VR. I love moving around. Yes, I'm serious. A fat man loves moving around.
Yeah.
The problem is,
listen, move down.
I don't like that sit down shit. Like, that to me is not immersive, man. I want to be moving and shooting and masturbating.
Yeah, you're gonna be shooting, all right.
I will be shooting fucking ropes with Frank.
Listen, I've missed it. You know what I want? I want the music and I want Frank. Give it to me now.
Oh God, I'm so fucking hammered. All right, no, we need this.
Give me up.
Yeah, come on, Frank. All right, what we're gonna do? First off, pull down your pants. I'm gonna pull down my pants. You get hard first, Richard. It's small, so it takes you more time. I understand. And then you're hard, I'm hard. And what we're gonna do? We got that bullseye right there. And I'm gonna shoot a rope, and you're gonna shoot a rope. Who lands on the bullseye gets to eat all the strufel.
Yeah, fuck you, Pat.
Hand jobs all around. Hand jobs all around.
What a
Hand jobs
loser.
all around. Hand jobs all around.
Anyways. Punk Guy has subbed for 2 months now. Says, glad to hear you're hanging in there, Rich. Jay, I love your videos. So far, the Canadian jokes are hysterical. I hope so, because I was going to stop doing them.
She's on the mend now, but it's still brutal.
I'm just Stephanie says, nice to see you're okay, Rich. I've been worried about the kiddo. I don't know what I would do if my daughter was in the same situation in the hospital. I love you and
I
Jesus.
don't know. I'm not laughing. I don't know. I didn't handle it. That's all I can say.
Jared gave a gift of 1 membership. Thank you so much, dude. T-Job.
What is strufely? It is sweet balls that you put in your mouth.
Is that what it is?
Thank you. Yes, it's an Italian. It's an Italian dessert. They're balls covered in honey. Listen, dip your balls in honey, and there you go. You got strufely. Feed them to your roommate.
Can I tell you a story?
Listen, you could put. Hold on. It's gonna be some sex story that involves honey. I know it.
Yeah.
Listen, you put those little sprinkles on your balls. That's actually the real strufely. And feed it to your roommate. He'll never want a diabetic brownie again, I promise.
Diabetic brownie?
Anyway, continue. Tell me about your sex story with honey, because I know that's where this is going.
Every time I'm about to stream, I bother him. I'm like, I need you to walk by naked with the Jello and blah, blah. He's like, he's had enough of it.
I kind of get it.
Just listening to the story, Jesus fucking Christ. I agree.
T-Joe, yeah, it's a nightmare, dude. It like happened. It happened like in 24 hours. She transformed. Anyway, I'm sorry. Continue.
That's okay. Tickle Burrito donated, also known as Tickle Bruno, says, I work in the movies, Uncle Jay. What? I'm a digital image tech. We're shooting action sequences for a TV show, and today is my only day off. I feel like DSP. Dude, do you mean you handle all of the data coming out of the cameras, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Like all the takes, right? Dude, Tickle Bro, you got to message me on Twitter. I'm trying to make a movie. You come down here and look at digital images of my ass and help me. Pigeon Salad.
I do every day.
Wishing you and your family the best, Rich. You are the best. You deserve the best. Thank you. Patrick
I inspect his ass for perfection like it was a goddamn pizza. Continue.
Patrick Flanagan says something racist, I'm thinking here. So we're going to skip that one. Appreciate what you said.
Okay. Let's go.
Toby on Twitch has followed us. Toby, if you're listening out there, you're probably on Twitch waiting. We're over here. Glad to see Rich is back. Wishing you and your family the best. Video game junkie. Pigeon Salad gifted 1 membership. Thank you. Appreciate you. Mario 11 months says, welcome back and stay awesome, Rich. Then we have
Thank
some...
you. Not really. I'm not fully back, by the way. I just
listen. I'll get behind you, and then I'll be behind you.
Listen. Put a a room temperature stick of butter in Melanie Mac's ass cheeks and have her fart.
Listen, the body heat would fucking melt it down in cracks.
Oh man, maybe she'll fart an image of Jesus on the wall. I'm out of my mind. Continue.
Spherical Man, 8 months. Thank you. Says Jay did a fantastic job. Glad your daughter is on the men. Miss the humor and the birds and the sound. Thank you so much. Ripper side 1.
It's amazing how the humor comes out of me when you're on the brink of a nervous breakdown. But continue.
Yeah, I got your buddy Nipal. Nipal has donated twice in a row. Nipal.
Yo,
says,
Nipal has some dope ass cars, man. For real.
Okay. Nipal, I need a car. I'm in Canada. I got bears chasing me. Donate me a car. My
Bye,
cat
Miss
is
Sparkles.
Says Rich, this Canadian Jesus pronounced my name wrong. I know. I did go by nipple messy anal in my younger years. Well, that's
messy anal. Listen, how messy
have you
anal.
ever had messy anal?
No, I don't want to stick my dick in anyone's ass. Except yours. I would fuck your ass.
Well, I mean, that's somebody clip that right away. That's going on the soundboard. I'm dead serious.
Yo, I'm telling you, I was out doing errands today, and I was as sober as obviously I'm driving. I was sober as a fucking judge. And I'm sitting there. This is just how my brain works. Doesn't matter marijuana or not. I just get the phone out, go on Facebook Messenger, get intro guy. I go on there. I'm like, listen, I am online to pick up a prescription right now, and I'm letting you know you have a fucking ass. And I said that in public. Why? Because I don't fucking care. I will tell you. I could be in the Vatican, and I will tell you that you have a tight asshole.
Oh, trust me, the priests will know if you're at the
Oh
Vatican.
God, yeah, man. They'll fucking. Oh, you got a tight ass, and they'll be like licking their chops right behind me.
Oh well.
Anyway,
we're
continue.
canceled. Platinum swinging. Hey, Papa Rich and Uncle Jay, my prayers go out to you and your family. Hope she has a speedy recovery. And Uncle Jay, hashtag. Why do I need to recover? Just for an Anthony. Oh, hashtag just for an Anthony.
You're gonna have to recover from the work you've been putting in.
Dude, I'm taking Sunday off, so touch my tits on Sunday. Systems.
You better get late. You better be getting late on Sunday.
Yeah, you better fucking be showing up like you promised. Systems to Reality Team has donated $2. I'm not getting laid, just to be clear. Hey, Jay, I'm in Oakville. Want to touch tips tonight? If you are a dude, yes. What? Thank you. DM me on Twitter. I want to see what I'm dealing with. Troll McTrollison. I don't know. It's not your name, but
thank
he says,
you, Axiom Infinity. Thank you.
it's like saying Jay Sus instead of Jay's Sus. Oh, I never thought my name should be Jay Sus, like suspicion. That's a cool name.
Just make it flow better, Jesus.
Jesus. Oh, great.
You
I
could
sound
kind of
like
say.
Jesus.
You could kind of sound like you have a southern accent. I'm Jesus.
Yeah, I also sound like a terrorist.
Listen, you gotta be like that dude that was on To Catch a Predator who showed up to and he
Shaved his own ass?
You got that? Well, maybe he did that, probably. But he showed up, man. Dude had a cowboy hat on and a red vest and no shirt on under it. Okay? First off, who the fuck shows up thinking they're getting laid looking like that? Yeah, he's obviously a pedo.
8-Bit Eric. Hey guys, 8-Bit Eric here.
And listen, he had the balls. Bless this man for having the balls. He's a piece of shit. Bless him for doing this because it makes me laugh thinking about it every time. He said to Chris Hansen, I was showing up to interview for a black top ceiling job. Looking like that.
Oh, man. Toxic Carnage 5 in the chat says, listen, glad to hear your daughter's on the mend. Jay's doing a fantastic job keeping the channel moving. Yeah, I'm going to move it right into the trash. Thank you. Love you, Bird Daddy and Carp Uncle. Oh, God, don't let that catch on.
Yeah, no carps. No carps.
Metal Gear by the way, I wonder if Dreamcast guy has heard any of this yet. He had to have, right?
I feel it because we like Dreamcast. I like Dreamcast guy. I can't speak for Jay. So, I have no issue with Dreamcast guy. Keep coming.
Keep blocking me on Facebook. Metal Gear Flaccid, $5 says...
Wait, he blocked you on Facebook?
Yeah, he did. That's what's happened there. That's what's happened.
So you couldn't see his 647 girlfriends that he has every week?
Listen, the joke in today's video that I cut out was I was going to use a paddle to slap your ass with maple syrup, but I was going to get the paddle from Dreamcast Guy's garage next to his canoe collection. But it's only a joke for you, because only you'd get that. But then
it might actually still be funny. That may be more universal than you think.
I don't know, man. If you guys want to know what happened, Dreamcast Guy worked out for one day, and he decided to post photos.
I still can't believe that's real.
He posted photos on his personal Facebook, and for some odd reason in the background there was a canoe with paddles and everything.
Yes,
it's and it's like literally in a bedroom. There's just a canoe with paddle, like a real canoe with paddles.
Yo.
So I took the photo and turned it into a 1970s adult video cover.
80s, I would say 80s.
And it was called, what was it called?
Men at Work. Hard at work.
Hard at work.
Harder than ever.
And then Dreamcast Guy made this post saying, "I don't know who's stealing all of my stuff on my personal Facebook," and then he blocked me.
Yo, no question that he reenacts that scene from Silence of the Lambs, from fucking
absolutely.
Buffalo Bill. Would you fuck me?
But he does it in the closet in a mirror. Listen, slap a carp on your own dick and sleep in the closet. Metal Gear Flaccid says, "Got your Cameo as a birthday gift from a special gal. Your content has got me through some rough days. We all love you, Rich, and sending our support. Thank you, Metal Gear Flaccid. Thank you."
Yo,
Texas,
my Cameo rating must be shit right now, because I know I've obviously haven't done cameos, like, for obvious reasons, so...
imagine I started doing those as well.
Yeah, that would be... Yo, I'd let you sign it to my... Hey! And we'll talk later.
That's not a bad idea.
That's
because
actually not.
people would laugh about that. Texas says, "How about our government and this COVID situation?" Well, we're not going to get into that. Love you, Texas. Yeah, you're in Texas and you're asking about the government and COVID. I know what's going on there. We're not going down that road.
Yeah,
Vanguard.
please, no.
Last one, $1,500 says that the N64 is not clean. He's talking about the last video we're going to do. But he's betting that it's not fucking cleaned. Of course it's not clean.
Of course it's not clean.
DSP's unfortunate camera has been a member for 17 months. He says, "Welcome back, handsome dad. Give a kiss to a chicken. Jay is the man. Carlos." Troll McTrollington says, "Best wishes for your tiny... let me start that over. Best wishes for tiny girl kids are tougher than you think. All the best."
It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
Oh,
I'm sitting here
Senpai is
talking
here.
to a fucking bird. And...
Yep. Senpai's here who's doing a... So get this. Are you ready for this? "Hey, Rich, missed you. Praying for you." He's making a comic. Are you ready? This is for real. The comic is... New comic about Jay and Dreamcast Guy dropping soon. At work, night shift is a grind. He's making a comic about me and Dreamcast Guy and me having to feed carp to Dreamcast Guy.
That is amazing.
"Hey, Rich, hope everything is good. I've been watching since 2013 when I was in the ICU with brain cancer. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
You've really improved my situation. I hope everything will be better for you. Also,
Isn't life
bring
grand?
Life is just pulse attack.
Fucking peaches and fucking cream, isn't it?
It says feeling hot, feeling sexy tits. Okay, thank you. Patrick has followed. Kids TV has followed us on Twitch. I suggest they unfollow us because I don't think kids should be watching us. Quantum TV Stolen Valor donated.
Love that name. I'll never get over that name.
Metro Gaming, Master Rambo, thank you. Nipples, I'll call him Nipples again.
Nabil, you are now going to be known as Nippels and Nipples.
Nipples.
I'm just letting you know that now.
I went to go nuts to one of your videos, but Jay was there. Oh, I went to go nuts to one of your videos. Jay was there. It just didn't feel right. Hashtag.
No, you nut to Jay. I'm telling you, if you don't nut to Jay, I'm going to be pissed off. You understand me?
Hashtag post nut clarity. Q lies and oblivion music. Hashtag cancel Jay.
Hashtag. I know I'm going off the rails.
He wants lies and oblivion music.
Lies in a... I don't know if I have lies. Did I sneeze a snot on me? No, that's just dust.
That's a rope. That's a rope you shot last week.
What is the one... my brain is fucking scrambled. I don't even remember. I knew I put a fresh one up here. Oh, yeah.
Woo! Right up my ass, baby. I love it.
No, there's other ones, dude. That's actually...
Listen, nut on me.
A very intelligent brain.
No.
Boing.
Listen, send me a nut in the mail.
Listen, a walnut?
Whatever nut. A nut of your choosing. Mr. J, 50 Shades of J, has donated. Thank you. Doesn't appreciate shit in the woods.
Yeah!
There you go. The Pope... That's a line from the big... So maybe it was used somewhere else, too, but at least where I know it originated from was Jeff Bridges, who played the dude in The Big Lebowski. Is the Pope shit in the woods, man?
Isa, thank you. $2 says, get a... Oh, man, I had a field day with this guy. ASMR guy and Dreamcast guy in Jay's bed. Listen.
Oh, God, imagine... Yo, listen. You would all be naked, okay? And then you would have the fucking ASRM guy, AS rim job guy, just whispering in your ear, it's alright, you could have a milkshake, you could be a little fat. And then
but
just...
he's saying that to Dreamcast guy.
No, Dreamcast guy, you'd be so horny, you would just be beaten off in the fucking corner.
Dreamcast guy's fucking always horny. How do you think he used to push his homeless cart?
Yo, he's talking about Chun-Li's thighs. Listen.
Oh, he's always horny. Listen, you know what he used to do when he was homeless? He'd tie a rope around his cart and then his dick, and that's how he pulled it around.
Oh man, he'd be power fucking a fleshlight on a street corner.
You know what's funny about that? That's exactly what he did. Anyways, he was homeless. Listen, Michael.
I'm not making fun of him being homeless.
No,
that's
I'm
horrible,
listen,
and I couldn't
I'm
imagine
telling
that
you-
situation.
Listen, he's not homeless now. He's rich. But listen, that man eats carp in a closet, okay? Michael has donated. Rich, glad to hear your daughter's on the mend. I know,
see you, tipster. Thank you. Continue. Thank you, tipster.
I know you're not good, but at least you're better. You're a good dad. You're a good dad. You're a good man. Thank you. Punk says,
It's horrible.
Thanks for everything, guys. Had a rough day. And I can say, had a rough day. Can I get a Phil saying, and now I'm gonna?
Yes, you got to give me. I know I got something fresh from Phil on here, and I can't remember it. That's not that. Not man. I can't stand that fucking one. Humping Steven Crowder. That's always a classic, so I'll give that to you as a freebie.
Humping Steven Crowder.
Humping, like, the way he says it, too. Like, why the phlegm, Phil? Why the phlegm? Why is there phlegm there?
Listen, Tickle Burrito, thank you. Says, I actually supported your movie's Indiegogo a few months, Jay. My signed script better come with sticky pages, and I'm asking for a refund. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know why. I meant to, and I forgot to support your fucking movie.
That's good.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm just being honest with you.
Well,
I feel terrible. I meant to do it.
I don't give a shit. You're fine. The grand...
You're fine.
Listen, you're going to...
Rise next to me, you fine motherfucker.
Listen, I'm going to bring maple syrup down there. I'm going to shave your ass into a bowl, fill it with maple syrup. We're going to put that maple syrup with your hair into the freezer. Then we're going to suck on it later and watch Tipster live. Thanks. Foley Grim Timmy donated. Thank you. Says, Rich, I remember in the early days of COVID listening to your stream and seeing Carlos for the first time. Dylan Bacon has gifted a sub to Metro Gaming 75. Paul, I'm going right to the end of the list right now, so deal with it. Pulse Attack, $5. Thanks. He says, that ass in
Pulse
limbo.
Attack.
Get that ass in a limo and ride the leprechaun to God, Jesus himself. I don't know where this is going. Snuff up Playboy. What does that mean? I don't know. Maxwell, I love you, Dad. I've been praying for you and yours. We're so glad to see you. Now let's... oh, God, here we go. Now let's have a rope shooting contest or competition, either or, to see who gets the most truthful. Jay, rise next to me and smear maple syrup on my nips. Thank you. Troll McTrollison.
Having your child be seriously ill puts you in a void. It's indescribable. It's a bizarre, horrific feeling that I've never felt before.
Troll McTrollison. That's not your name, but I'm reading that. Here's a joke. Jay walks into a bar and bam, ass is in his face as he's tied up by ropes all over the room. What?
Listen, when Frank shoots, Frank ain't shooting the normal
Can
protein.
you imagine every time we say these jokes that somebody goes to Pat and they're talking about Frank shooting ropes again?
Frank is like Spider-Man, man. He could go around Manhattan swinging from buildings with his cock.
Listen, Frank can block all the shots with his nose. Let's Vanguard. I didn't nut to Jay, but I did nut to his crotch. Just kidding. That's
what?
I don't know. It sounds like a girlfriend messaged me that. Tipster says, "Welcome back, Rich." And
thank you, sir. I thanked him. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate it.
Listen, Tipster is a legend. One time, randomly, I said something online about Splatoon 2. Just simple. I just said, like, oh, I wish I could play that. And he literally just donated the game to me for some odd reason. So
Splatoon? I can't get into Splatoon.
Yeah, I can get into you, though. Jared King, 11 months, says, I'm going to need a Rich have a Joey's blonde hairpiece on. Well,
I love that picture of Joey where it looks like a
I
picture
know.
he has for his dating profile. What the fuck is that?
John.
I'm guessing I hope it's parody, because if it's not, that's kind of bizarre.
Dude, no, what that is if you look at the actual photo, he's sitting in front of a bunch of Zelda games.
Dude, he looks like he is gonna, like, tornado tongue my asshole.
Listen, he'll do that with a fucking blowgun.
Yeah, while he's refurbishing a Wii with a fucking Brillo pad. Continue.
Listen, I want you to refurbish an Nintendo 64 controller and then forget that you have to calibrate it. Congratulations.
That's the video. That's the video for tomorrow. It's not like we have 100,000 people here. That's the video for tomorrow. They literally they pulled a mini Verge.
Oh yeah, it's lunacy. John 84 has gifted a bunch of subs. This drummer, Tinkerman, Zedax, Texas, and Aussie. Hey mate, welcome to being a member. Spam Goody has said, and we're 4 out here. I'm almost done. Had a real rotten day. Didn't think I'd be laughing at all. Great stream. Hand jobs all around. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Nabil's just because he's leaving. Nabil, thank you. You have been a good dude for fucking years.
Nabil,
you know?
I love your breasts. I love your movement. It's great. Thank you.
But he has it, seriously, man. I remember back when Intro Guy was still here. You've always been cool as fuck, bro. So thank you.
He says cancel Jay. Thanks. Boomer Sauce donated $5. Didn't say anything. Thank you. The Human Spider has subbed to us. Lemstar has donated. He says, see ya. Have y'all seen the Final Fantasy 16 gameplay?
Love you too, brother.
It's incredible. And then Nabil, I haven't seen it yet. Rich, you've seen it? No.
I haven't. Isn't that, what's interesting isn't that the same engine they're using for Forspoken, I believe?
I think it might be. And that, you know what? There's a story. That game put them out of business. Hey, listen, let's review it.
We should still, put that on the list of things that are now pushed,
let me do that right now.
in advance.
Hey, Siri, put that on the list. Thanks. Nabil, $5 in the chat says, have a good night, Rich. You just read this.
Yeah.
I see you were worried, but we got your back, man. Also, cancel Jay. Thank you for that. DJ Bello, thanks. Pulse Attack says, rock that cock, titty sock. And that is the final donation.
No,
Tipster
just came through.
What again?
About talking about Guru Larry. Yeah, what I said before, I don't know what's accurate or not about Guru Larry. I have no idea. I know Guru Larry has admitted to doing shit before. Okay, so it's not that I'm talking shit about him. So Pat could very well be on point with everything. I also do know, because Pat's a piece of shit, that he will lie about you or take something and blow it way out of proportion to have the upper hand on you. So could Pat also be embellishing things? Of course, because Pat's a turd with a fucking, I don't know what's on his head. a fucking dead fucking squirrel.
Well, I mean,
that he gave a perm.
yeah, I don't want to get into Larry tonight from my point of view because I know everything that's happened in that story from behind the scenes, and I'm not going to say anything tonight. We'll talk about it another night when it's more appropriate. Tipster says, thank you, Tipster. Foley Grim Timmy, $5 says, can you play the the Street Fighter 2 song? Glad to see you. Hope to see you again when things are better, bro. Thank you so much. Can you give him that song?
I don't have it. Do I have it on the soundboard? If I do, sure. If I don't, no. I don't have it on the soundboard.
You blew it.
I thought I did, so...
You blew it.
Oing.
So basically, you're going to get dry humped.
Oing. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. Oing. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Try to relax your anus.
And now I'm gonna masturbate. Oing. And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Wow.
And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Alright, I gotta stop. I could go for the hours with that. That just made me forget everything. That was amazing. That was more for me than it was for any of you motherfuckers.
Dude, wait a minute. Are you hearing this?
Hearing what?
Wait. Are you hearing this? Hang on, wait for it.
What the living fuck is he talking
Just
about?
hold your ass. Hang on. Are you fucking...
I'm
the desktop audio, right? So is this... Can you guys hear this? Hang on. I have a feeling this is fucking working. Are you ready? Can you hear this?
I don't hear a fucking thing.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Wait, can you hear this?
I hear it through your mic.
Can you hear this? Hang on.
Do you have your mixer settings proper? Do you have your audio settings
Okay,
proper?
whatever.
My voice is getting deep and sultry. I'm gonna suck my own cock soon. God, I sound so sexy. I'm gonna blow myself. If DSP was a Sith, his name would be Master Vader. Yes! Yo, he's still angry about that. He just talked about it the other day. Documentaries on Phil have kept me sane.
Listen, Gary has been a sub for I've been a sub for 7 years, and I've never sent a super chat before, but I watch a few times a week. I have a 2-year-old, and I can't imagine what you're going through. My heart breaks for you. Dude.
Absolute hell. Absolute hell.
John Hopper says, sorry, Rich, just jumped in. Is your family okay? I have 3 kids myself. Also, Jay has done a great job. He's very sexy. He's good looking. I added that last part, but yes, it's true.
Oh, I would eat his ass. Without question.
Somebody sound clip that for me. John says, my breast will be renamed Jay and Rich. Best of luck. Thank you. Appreciate you. I want to be the right one. Vanguard says, Rich knows Jay's nickname is Grandmaster Cheeks.
Yes, that is, man. That is. Yo, I have a flat ass, but my ass is powerful.
Listen,
Okay?
I've got a big booty. When I was young, all my mom's girlfriends looked at my ass and were like, your son has a nice ass. That's a weird story. Kev Jet, $5 says,
How do you just casually throw that out there?
listen, go get in your canoe, go find some carp, lure Dreamcast guy out there, throw a net on him. That'll be the end of him. Kev Jet says, hey, Rich, I've been watching since 2016. Best wishes to you and your family. Jay's doing a great job helping out. Thank you so much. Pat Contra's rope shot hair says, I'm on Pat's head.
He gets a pause, everything. He gets an applause for that.
Cat on the Moon says, Jay, which syrup is better for intimate relations, Aunt Jemima or Miss Buttersworth? Well, I'm going with a mixture of both. You lube your ass up. Rich, did you watch the video 2 days ago or a day ago where I said I'm not going to sugarcoat my cock with maple syrup?
Maybe. I probably watch it stoned.
Listen,
Maybe.
listen. Foley Grim Timmy donated. Says, hey, if Rich had a raccoon. God. If Rich had a raccoon, the pet's name would be Breast. Restore my honor. Can I be mod?
Can you be a mod? Will you not be a pain in the fucking ass?
What?
Add as standard moderator. I don't know what is a managing moderator.
Oh.
Yeah, don't be a pain in the fucking ass, Foil Grim Timmy.
Why? What?
He's a good guy. He's a genuinely good dude. But then he goes off the fucking rails, and I had to take away his mod privileges. What do you fucking think I don't pay you for?
What the fuck? Oh,
Let's
God.
go. You got it back. Yes, I don't give a fuck, you super chat me. I'll still yell at you.
Wow. Oh boy. Oh no.
I've yelled at motherfucker.
no.
I don't care, man. Just like I appreciate every donation, whether I don't care if it's fucking 50 cents or $500. I've had motherfuckers donate $100 and I told them to fuck off. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Okay, calm your tits down over there. You're losing it. Jared King, $5 says, Rich, we need Exposed 2.0 song with Quantum TV and DSP and DK Oldies.
I need to produce music.
Can I listen? You need to make a new song all about DK Oldies, Quantum, and DSP together.
Yes, I need to make a song about that because right now, if I actually sold that as like a single, I would probably be able to retire.
Listen,
okay.
retire your ass on me, sit on my dick. Let's go.
And then I
Night
could just stream all day.
Look, stream on my ass. Yeah, stream your ropes across my face. Nightbreak Dream says, many a night has Rich done himself with a large cock. Jay was there to witness it every time. I know this because I was also there secretly. Thank you. Appreciate you watching the rope shoot. Anthony, $2 says, Rich and Jay, can I come down there? We're not coming down here anymore, so...
Bluntmore, Gaming Racist was on the soundboard. Why did I get rid of that? That's a banger.
Anson donated $5 in the chat with an emoji that looks like a dancing lemon. Thank you. Appreciate it. Don't make me mad.
Well, stop.
Listen, don't make me mad.
Oh, hurts.
All right.
That's what DSP says before he gets fucked with a strap on by Cat. Let's go.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Listen.
We're going after everybody tonight. We roasted.
We're done. We're done.
Listen, I'm gonna fucking put ketchup.
Where's
I'm gonna fucking put ketchup on Spawnwave's abs and let's lick it off. Let's go.
Listen. Dreamcast guy covers his carp with breading and then cooks him on Spawnwave's chest. Let's go.
What am I cooking on Spawnwave's chest? Yo, I bet you can, man. You could actually use his abs as like a grill and put some burgers on there if he's like he's like in the sun.
Could
There
you
you go.
imagine? Could you imagine just
flipping burgers on his abs, and he's looking up gaming news on his phone.
listen? I want Dreamcast guy and Spawnwave to look at each other, tie their dicks together, and throw a fish between them, and see how long they could keep it in the air. Let's go.
Oh man, yo, that's like a really perverted version of hacky sack, and now I'm hard.
Yeah, it's called carp sacks.
Yo, remember that shit from the 80s, dude? There was even a game for the Atari Lynx because I was a fucking nerd.
Yeah, it
and
was
had
called carp sacks. I remember that.
No, there was, and it, like you had to keep the fucking ball sack in the air.
It was called California Games.
Fucking shit was terrible.
Dude, it was terrible. California Games. It was one of the California games. It was hacky sack. Listen,
straight. Like, I mean, we're nerds. Let's talk about this shit. Like, the Lynx had some banger games, dude. That hardware was fucking crazy for the time. I remember I had Toki was good for that. There was some racing game that was like straight up 3D. That not only did it look good, it was fun to play. They did some weird shit with it though. Like it was like you could like reverse the system. Like so, if you're left-handed, which I've never personally seen a person who's left-handed complain about where the D-pad is. But maybe I'm right-handed.
that's terrible. You're hashtag canceled.
Yeah, I'm accessibility shaming.
Fully Grim Timmy donated. Says I like Spider-Man because he shoots ropes.
Oh, dude, yeah. What happens when? Think about it. So he got bit by that spider, right? Tobey Maguire, whatever.
I already
the fuck,
know the
Peter
answer
Parker.
to this. I know the fucking answer.
What happens when he comes, dude?
He shoots
this-
giant ropes.
But dude, like,
Sticky
If-
giant ropes.
yeah. But listen, this stream is being fucking super demonetized.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah, like, what happens if he busts a nut, like, in somebody? Like, what? Like, he'll kill the woman.
Well, if he pulls out too quick, he pulls her organs out.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, that got to be. I don't
Well,
know.
it's the same as Superman when he fucks Lois. Lois, not Lois.
What?
Yeah, when he fucks Lewis, who's
is
like some.
fucking-
When he's fucking loose up the ass and he shoots a rope in him, that fucking thing blasts out Lewis's eyes.
Yo, you'll see Lois fucking flying through the air.
Lewis.
You'll see Lewis fucking flying through the air like a fucking rocket.
that's the same thing.
Imagine you lived like in the neighborhood with fucking Superman and Lois, and they were married, and every time they fucked, you would, like, Lois would just be flying through the air, and you'd be like, oh, that means
Lewis. It's Lewis.
Superman and Lewis are having sex again.
Listen, imagine sleeping next to fucking Dreamcast guy's house. He has sex with a girl and 16 fucking fish eggs fly out.
It's like fucking you living next to Phil. Every time you see his wife Kat running out of the house crying, you know they had sex.
Oh.
Because he said before that whole fucking
Take that back. Oh, you're
no.
That's terrible.
There's a story. Pause. Hold on. There's a fucking story behind
Listen,
it.
fuck
he
me.
has said he. All right, cool. He has said before that his wife cries when she like sees videos on that situation. So I said,
Wait a minute. Sees what videos?
on his May 1st jerking off shit.
Oh, she cries.
So I said, so what does that mean? Does she cry every time he busts a nut during sex and he makes the same face? So, like, she runs out of the bedroom crying, oh, that means Phil had sex again.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Juan donated, says, this is No Juan Papa from Twitch. Love you, Rich. Thank you. Appreciate you. Vanguard's been on fire tonight, by the way. My crotch is on fire for Rich. Question, should I go over to DSP
What else is new?
when he's live and tell him that he needs money, that if he needs money, call Keemstar for the podcast or get a job at Burger King to POM?
Please fucking do, because you know what'll happen? Duty streams, Snort Hogan,
Holy
Aqua
shit.
Teal.
Somebody says,
We'll make a video.
Elmco says this, no joke. There's actually a comic where Mary Jane gets cancer due to Peter's radioactive cum. Look it up.
Okay.
Well, okay. Foley, Timmy says, Spider-Man shoots tiny spiders.
Oh, that would be fucking brutal. Imagine he was fucking somebody and cum spiders, and they started biting and... Oh,
This
God.
is off the rails. We're done here.
What? I'm
John,
gonna fucking throw up.
Ian is such a bad player. Pat, get rid of him. Yeah, right. Where he's gonna be homeless? He's gonna take fucking. You know what's gonna happen? Ian's gonna go out to the road, be homeless. He's gonna take over Dreamcast guy's old homeless cart. He's gonna learn about the carp ways, and then we'll have two carp eaters. Two men in the closet.
I could picture Karen Ferguson clutching his fucking pearls as you say that. Oh, they were talking about us in terrible ways again. And I love how Pat thinks he's brilliant because I called him a petty piece of shit, which Pat is. He has that fucking jingle now with his big ass fucking head of hair. You hear his jingle?
No. Oh God.
You gotta hear his jingle. Hold on. You don't have to say it because I don't want to horrify you with his hair. But let's
Brandon Sutton says, hey, Dad, great to have you back. And hey, Jay, we love you for taking over while he was gone. Got some Colorado herb. Relax your shoulders. Thank you. Colorado. That's where the...
If you want certainty.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
That was loud as fucking shit.
Colorado is also where the original Shining Hotel is, right? The original Shining Hotel is called the Overlook, correct? I'm not making that up.
Yeah, you need to overlook at my ass and stop beating around the bush. Stop beating off in the bush.
What?
I don't know.
Listen, I'll beat off in your bush.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, too late.
All right, here we go. This is Pat's S tier humor.
We do.
Hold on.
Patreon.com/CE podcast. You go. You provide us with a little bit of that old financial.
There it is.
This is technically. I gotta play.
Like, he probably jerked off after making this because he thought he's such a genius. Here we go.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, fuck his hair.
Intro.
People, you better beware. People, you better prepare. If you come at him, he just might clap back.
Why does he always use the one where I was skinnier with the... Oh, because I have the Intellivision hat on. Well, thank you, Pat, for flattering me. Thank you.
It's Petty Pat.
I'm telling you, he fucking shot ropes in Frank's hair when he made that song. And Frank was like, yes, Pat, let me tell you something. That's excellent. I'm rock hard right now, you petty bastard.
Punkin Jack has donated $2. Says Superman is bi now. It's Lewis, not Lois. So that does actually make sense. He is bi, by the way.
Superman's bi?
Yeah, they made him bi in the comics, so it is Lewis, not Lois. So it's kind of a joke.
Oh, dude, man. So, like, imagine the power thrusting he must do at a man's ass.
Imagine Will Blunderfield reading that comic in the woods.
He'd be stroking his cock with coconut oil in seconds.
Within fucking split seconds. Troll McTrollyson says, with Spider-Man, there's a Family Guy skid about him shooting ropes. Oh, God. Shooting ropes and Spider-Man becomes human when he's exposed to red kryptonite. Brandon, miss my supper? Okay. Jared donated. Thank you. Says,
Eat some goddamn food.
Miss you, Rich. Jay is doing
The
a pretty
fuck is wrong
bang-up
with
job
you?
for you, though.
Jay's gonna bang my ass.
On a side note, we're off the rails. We got to go live when there's... we got to do a live stream when Biggie and Wings fight. That's true. Nissan Man says hi, Rich.
Biggie, like Biggie Smalls? Biggie Smalls is the illest.
I think that's what he means.
Boogie. When he said Biggie? Oh, he said Biggie. I thought you just fucked it up and said Biggie.
No, I fucked you.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Listen, I have to go to bed.
So go to bed.
Are you staying? You staying?
I don't know. Am I staying? Nah, it's almost 11 o'clock. I ain't staying. Pat Contry's rope shot hair. Hey, I have feelings too. Hey, his hair is beautiful, man. I want to nibble on it.
So I just want to leave it out tonight by saying thanks for all the support and all the kind messages.
Yeah, you guys
sent.
have been amazing.
Well, especially to me. From my point of view, like, you guys have been nuts towards me, and it makes me emotional. I'm going to cry tears down Rich's cracks. Thank you.
Yeah, I enjoy when he does that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for the support. Like I said, that's why I wrote kind of back.
Wait, Metro Gamer wants to know how much for a 5 a.m. stream.
Not a chance in hell. I barely have a voice now.
Brendan Sutton says, hey, Rich and Jay, I just wanted to thank you. I've been a loyal fan for a very long time. You guys are awesome. Have a good night. Hope you guys are okay. I'm doing great. Thank you.
I am too. Thank you. So I'm not doing great. I'm actually far from it, but you hang in there, and she's on the mend. So it's still a nightmare, but it's getting better. It's the best.
Wait. Green Goblin says, hold up. DSP was wishing your family well recently. Do we have a clip of that? Do we have a clip of that?
I believe it. Phil's not a bad guy. I've always said that, and I stand by that. Phil's not a bad guy. He's just a dumbass. Like he's like a character either in like a TV sitcom from the 90s or like a reality TV show.
Listen,
but is he a bad person? No. There's other people that I won't name right now that actually are pieces of shit.
Pat.
Yes.
And Ian. Foldy Grim Timmy says, how much for Street Fighter 2? Just kidding.
No Street Fighter. Dude, you can hear my voice, bro. It's like, it's about to fucking collapse.
Listen, the quartering's trash. Let's go to bed together.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, oops, did we say the quartering? Yeah, he's a piece of shit and go fuck himself and shove his coffee up his ass.
Listen, put me naked into a machine where there's a claw above my ass, spread my cheeks, put the claw on my ass, pull shit on my ass. Let's go.
Listen, stand in front of a green screen and look like you're being interrogated by the CIA and think that kids want to watch it. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you. Love you.
Listen, I'll touch your ass tomorrow.